merchant while attempting to avoid capture.
That's very rude. You shouldn't do
For
that.
all of these crimes, this one sentences him to the stocks until such time as he shows proper repentance.
Yay! Okay. Now to go back and read the mail after that person rudely interrupted me. It's very, very rude. Okie dokie. Ooh. A letter from the husband, though. To my dearest waifu. I got word that the situation in Vattenfell is getting kind of tense, just like in Orsinium. You know what that means? More luncheon gold! So hop to your nearest race shrine and then I think he spelled and one. Get your kitty butt over here. Ooh, Vattenfell. I like Vattenfell. It's nice, it's pretty. There's lots of bears about. Okay, Vattenfell. Should go. Travel to him. Ted the bot is on. That's a pretty floating rock in the sky. Well, it's a pretty floating rock's crashing down. And it's crashing down on that city. And then there's gonna be explosions. We need to save the lunch. Okay.
And then she said, "That's not a sweet roll. That's my butt."
I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, hey, she's here.
Hi.
Hey, you got my letter.
You spelled and wrong.
Yeah,
And wrong.
I was really drunk when I wrote that.
Okay, that makes sense. So,
yeah, so, welcome to Vattenfall.
it's pretty. There's mushrooms. I can harvest these. I can stick these in the potions. I could probably kill someone with them.
Make sure you grind them before you stick them in the potion, otherwise it's just
Nah, it's better
mushroom
chopped.
model.
Nah, it's better
No.
chopped, and then you get the chewy bits, and it's nice.
Yeah.
Adds a bit of texture.
I like my potions to be a little chunky.
Yeah.
But hey, we noticed something. There seems to be some trouble on the road over there.
Is that?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I think you should go check it out.
Okay. Ooh,
Lord Vivek, we failed you.
that's not good.
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed, Lord Vivek, and left a colleague alone at the tomb.
That was silly.
Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrino ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivek bestowed upon us. Canon Levoul, he remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Ooh.
Someone help!
By the three. First a wounded archer, now
Blinded
this.
by the light.
It's
By
over.
dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have
Hey,
foreseen.
didn't Valen warn us about something about that?
Those words.
Yeah.
What do they mean?
What happened?
Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle.
Lord Vivek, protect me. That was Azura, the queen of the night sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord Vivek's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us. The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event. She said evil creeps through the land. I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the tomb. We sought guidance in a matter that concerns
Okay.
Lord Vivek. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee.
They do like ruining plans.
Vile creatures
They
from
certainly do.
oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra. Please, if they're still there, they'll rip Canon Levoul apart. He's definitely not a warrior. Just look at what they did to the buoyant armiger.
A good buoyant armatures, but I don't think he's going to be buoyant if he's in the middle of the ocean wearing that armor.
The buoyant armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord Vivek's deeds
Okay.
through actions and words. Poor Urnsey. Those monsters went straight for her. Her blood flowed like lava from red.
Okay, I know what All Red Mountain is. Hi.
Yeah.
Daedra were ruining plans again. I think we got to go to the Andrano ancestral tomb. Yes.
Okay, let's figure out what the hell's going on in this place. Let's step aside the murder. I think there's a shortcut over through here. Oh, it's like being in Deshaun again.
It's a giant cliff strider. It's like the mama of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate the bugs.
Those monsters. It's too dangerous. What am I going to do?
The wildlife in the area never likes me.
Yeah, my bear doesn't even like you.
I know.
He's a picky one there. Right, speak to this guy.
Did Canon Valasar send you? Oh, she didn't she? That means she made it to save a niche. Vivek be praised. Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacrilege if I don't enter my family's tomb and make Lord Vivek's inquiries. As the saints declare, Tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Daedra invaded the tomb. Makes it hard to talk to one's ancestors while monsters try to eat you. I'll also need your help when we reach the summoning chamber. Take this scroll with Lord Vivek's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection. You must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go inside when you're ready.
Okay.
We're really going to do this. I wish I knew how Daedra got into my family tomb, but I'm sure you can handle it. At least you know they're there. They ambushed poor Armiger Urnsey. It took her completely by surprise. Follow me. I'll open the door. Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra.
Okay. You ready to go in?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, these Dunmers in your tombs. Why do you guys keep building these, like, just basically treasure troves of necromancers?
Eh. Everyone has their own way of dying.
Careful. The creatures attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance.
Like the Argonians, I think, like, they pretty much just don't want to rot in nature. At least I understand it.
Or be, like, literally turned into weapons and armor?
Yeah, see, that seems a little, you know, barbaric in my taste, but hey, you know.
No,
They believe.
it's just like up. What was it? Up. I forgot what's the word.
Up?
No. There's a thing. It's like when you recycle old things, but you make them better. It's like
Upgrade?
no, it's not upgrade. There's an actual thing. I think it's called upscaling, because you're like recycling old tables to make them a prettier table. Oh, I had to escort someone. Ah, he's just staying there. Okay, you done now? Yeah. Silly kind of move didn't follow. He just stayed there. Ooh.
Part doesn't help that your bear was attacking people.
I found a Bedonian carpet that's whatchamacallit, volcanic sands. You won't mind if, you know, we loot your, you know, race's ancestral homes, way.
Well, it's not my ancestral home, so.
Okay. That's good. I want to see what's in here.
Okay, don't
Fuck.
literally search every little container in here. Come on now.
I'm not. I just wanted to see where they buried their dead and I found a lockpick. That's weird.
Yeah, they want to make it easier for you to pick through it.
It's like you're asking your dead to be robbed.
I mean, being fair, he did invite us, like, if I recall correctly, the guy did invite us to come in here, right?
To help, not to rob his family's tomb.
Yeah. Little column A, little column B.
Pretty sure all of column A, none of column B, if he had his choice.
Yeah, but he's not here, is he?
He is here.
He
He's
is.
following. He's
Oh,
we were exhorting him, remember? Escorting him.
Then he would have spoken up if he had problems with it.
I suppose he's got bigger priorities at the moment.
There are literal demons invading his ancestral home right now. Do we have to go in there? I don't think we have to go in there.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we've got to go this way. This way.
We're nearly there. Dang.
Nope.
Yep. There we go. Where did that come from?
That's weird. Oh, there we go. You coming, Cannon? That's good. Ooh.
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions, Outlander. Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains seen. I wonder why that concerns him. Ask the remaining questions as my time here is short. An enemy of old, yes, but not the one that Vivek presumes. Sotha Seal imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple. Now, back to sea.
I hope that's what
Okay.
Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
Snoo, snoo, snoo.
Why
Snoo, snoo, snoo.
are you sleeping?
She said back to sleep. So snoo, snoo.
No,
snoo.
she's talking.
Snoo, snoo, snoo.
I give up.
Snoo.
At least you're learning now.
Snoo, snoo, snoo.
I'm just.
Snoo. Note to self, and note to you mainly. Your ancestral homes, they're not comfy. You need more cushions. Okay.
No, they're not.
designed for cat
They're not
naps.
ancestral homes. They're ancestral tombs.
Yeah.
But isn't the coffin our home?
No, it's a bed.
Home. Isn't bed home?
I mean, I don't know. Unless you put it in your pocket and take it around with you.
That would be nice. I like to think that home is where the heart is.
I love
But
my
you said
home.
home was where the bed is.
Yeah. I love my home too. And home is where the bed is. So I love my bed. Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Okay.
Thank you for helping me complete my task. Now, I need to return to Vivek City. Have you been there? It's amazing. Ziggurats rising out of the water, the moonlit hanging in the sky above. Hey, you should meet me there so I can introduce you to Lord Vivek. Just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected you. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. That's another reason for you to come to Vivek City, to help me explain what my ancestors said. Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in Seydanin to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivek City, head right to the palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivek will want to reward you for assisting me. I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivek City, head directly for Lord Vivek's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet everything we've learned. Of course, as I said, the tribunal consists of our three living gods, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. They lead us in spiritual matters and rule over Dunmer society as god monarchs of the Dark Elves. I serve Vivek, but honor the entire tribunal. Unfortunately, no.
Ooh, troll.
The Dunmer houses bow to the tribunal, but the
Time to go
savage
troll hunting.
Ashlanders refuse to acknowledge their divinity. The heretics never allowed themselves to be assimilated into the great houses. Instead, they hold to primitive superstitions.
Okay. That's a fair point of areas. Are you an Ashlander or do you like follow the tribunal?
He's
Well,
definitely not an Ashlander.
yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, they call me Outlander.
Mm.
I would have to guess. He seems like a Evan Hart boy.
Not a
So-
Morrowind home dude.
No.
Okay, lead
This way.
to Vivek City.
To Vivek City.
The place where I belong, Vivek City. Swampy region. Take me home. No?
I like it. Hi, Bear.
Yeah, but that was a little.
I love these creatures. They're my favorite.
Yeah.
Still
They're pretty cool.
striders. I'm just getting the nostalgia all over again. Agree.
I don't understand how people can have so much love for a creature that never moves.
They're just so big.
So majestic.
Yeah.
They are neither of those things.
Yes, they are.
Now, if you compress it into like a, like an actual size, yeah.
Okay, this way. Okay, I'm gonna live in the nostalgia for a bit, so give me a minute. Nice. You know, I was gonna say to various Morrowind was my first Elder Scrolls game, so I was like, nice. Memories of my first character being a Khajiit. I know the exact bridge in where I had my first Elder Scrolls death. I was also like 7, I think. Maybe a bit older.
There.
Yeah, no idea how to play the game. It was great. Okay. Up the big beautiful staircase. Are you guys following?
Oh yeah, I was stopping at a store.
Ah. Should I wait at the top of the stairs for you? There are quite a lot of stairs.
No, no. You may proceed.
Okay.
Praise Vivek.
Praise Vivek. Yes.
Plus, this is like an introduction to Vivek. Me and Vivek go way back. Long before I met you.
This
Ooh,
is the
the
person
orgies
to
that
help
man
me
used to
too,
host.
Lord Vivek, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Archcanon Tarvis. Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
As you say, I'll be in my office if you need me.
Step forward, friend of Laboul, and let us speak. Canon Level says you helped him in his mission. As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further, Outlander? I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god? Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. We'll start with a simple divination ritual. Archcanon Tarvis can tell you what we need to delve into this mystery. The Daedric Prince. I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain. Strange
Yeah,
data.
Devarius.
And then there's...
Yeah.
We'll talk
You
more
know
about
how,
that when you
a
return.
lot of people say Vivek, he is glorious, he is this. Did you know
The
Vivek
situation that
is
troubles me
not
has
actually
taken
a
toll
he?
on my archcanon.
Ah,
But he's
so
a
you
faithful
notice that in the
servant.
orgies?
Of course I did.
Tarvis will do as I
Okay.
say.
You notice
But I
everything
say
in
we
an
need
orgy,
your
man.
assistance.
It's literally the whole point of them.
Find the archcanon in his office.
Bigger question, why did you notice?
Is that why
I
you want to
mean-
go upstairs and meet him?
When you, well, again, it's. I guess you would more accurately. Well, I guess he identifies as a he, but no, he's a quote magical hermaphrodite, meaning he can change his sex at will.
Levour's
And boy, does
ancestor
he.
assured me that his source of power remains safe. As for the rest,
Does Vivek need to be on my list?
striken in the mind.
No. It was a one-time thing. We were both, high on some shrooms, some other drugs. He was using his magic to incite,
Hence the need for the
charm
divination
effects.
ritual.
It was crazy, but that was when I was super young, back in my young days.
Pre-vampire days?
What she has to worry about is I'm Alexia. Ooh, do we have a past?
Do you wish to tell?
Huh? You didn't hear that. You were
Yeah.
inside.
I still hear ya.
No, you didn't.
I have ears like a hawk. Kitty hawk.
His
If you did
eyes
have
like a
ears-
hawk.
Yes.
Yeah, ears like a hog, it doesn't exist. Like,
Okay,
if
so
you
that
wanna
means
cut
you
off
Yes.
your
didn't
ears-
hear us.
I heard ya.
Okay, she didn't hear
Ears
us.
like a kitty hawk. Have you seen kitty hawks?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, where do you gotta go next?
I got to go to the Arcanine Tarvis.
Okay. Just be aware, this dude's a bit of a prick.
I mean, most Dunmers
You're
are
a
assholes.
bit of a prick.
I mean, I'm
yes,
aware
he
of
is
that.
a Dunmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally just said that.
Yeah. I was saying for your awareness, he is a bit of a prick.
It's okay. I dealt with being attached to hedgehogs for the pricks. It's okay.
It's not hedgehogs.
Outlander.
That's echidnas.
Lord Vivek trusts too much to put his faith in one such as
Aha!
But who am I to question my God?
Don't ask me how I know that.
Suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work. he say which task he wants us to accomplish first? Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the
Ooh, he has Where's Waldo
phenomenon
books.
that vexes Lord Vivek. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself.
I can't tell if that's a rock
Despite
or
my
like a giant
objections,
penguin in that picture.
Vivek believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you.
This one?
Go to
No, the one
ziggurat
right behind
that's
us.
still under construction.
Oh.
Until
See that,
the
like, giant
overseer,
blue
Lord
thing?
Vivek requires the
It looks like a
blessing
rock,
stone.
but like it looks like it has a beak and
Then
like
bring it
it's
to
shaped
me
like a bird.
at
I think it's a rock with fungus growing
You
on it.
receive a simple
You think?
errand in the service of Lord
Yeah.
Vivek.
You're talking about that one
Answer
right
his
there
questions
above the
for
The
white
big
me.
blue one, yeah.
Mine.
Yeah, I think that's a rock with mushrooms on it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
If you come over
Ask your
here,
questions.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm the busy
That's kinda what it looks
architect
like.
of a living god or anything. Offend me? You give yourself too much
Yeah, because like the
credit.
fungus I see on the bottom, but
No,
like
I
you
feel
look
the
up
same
really
about
close.
all Outlanders.
It kind of looks like
This is tribunal business.
Like a
Best
beak.
handled by tribunal
well, clearly this
resources.
painter, you know,
However, I
was
also
designing this photo to be looked at from further away. Because if you
tolerate
get really close to it,
do my best
the
to
detail
oh
on
yeah,
it
it
is
doesn't hold up.
right
Yeah.
Vivek sees
I'll,
signs
I'll
of
use my
importance
warden
to
training to check in a moment.
poet at his core.
No, it's a rock with fungus. We've established.
Sometimes a vocal.
But it could be a rock penguin.
Appearance of Outlanders
Yeah, see, that's what I was
are
thinking.
refreshing.
It's not though.
The
But it
blessing
could
stones
be.
serve as
It's
repositories
too big.
for
Have you ever seen a
small amounts of Lord
penguin the
Vivek's
size of a
power.
mountain?
They allow
Yes.
Oh, again,
favor
she said
to
rock one.
permeate sanctified locations.
Have you ever seen a rock
We use
penguin?
such a stone
Yes.
to power the divination
Have you ever seen a rock penguin the size of a mountain?
Yes.
You're lying about both of those questions.
Yes, yeah.
Well, so she's not lying about seeing a one the size of a
Lord
mountain.
Vivek's power
No, she's lying about both of them.
I know, but you asked 3 questions.
I asked 2 questions.
The ritual by using the blessing stone instead of drawing on my lord's personal store of energy.
How do you know I'm mine?
Because Jesus.
Even if I do,
Also, this one, does it look like basically the same painting just on fire?
eclipse those of mere mortals. Suffice it to say, he feels
It's setting up
disturbance
for
of
the
low
fact that
energy throughout the body.
Valdenfeld is going to be under assumed Daedric destruction. Canon Reeve is actually... He knows what's going on.
Okay.
Or Canon
So,
Tarvas?
where's this rock penguin?
Yeah, see that?
Wait.
No, 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 no.
Fun was gonna see it, if she could see it.
Okay, sorry, I already pointed
No,
it
no,
out.
you've already ruined it.
No, to be
Yeah, it is.
actually, yeah, I see it. I see the penguin now.
Yeah, you see it, right? God, I thought I was starting going blind for a second there.
You both are blind. It's a rock with fungus next to it.
I'm just thinking, okay, there's that. Okay, I get what is done now. It is a rock with fungus next to it, but the way the fungus is placed, it looks like a rock penguin. It's where the rock penguins use this often as camouflage and whatnot, but I think that's a legitimate fungus rock, not a rock penguin.
This isn't me.
Apparently it was a subjective painting.
Yeah.
See what you want to see.
Anyone have a painter's kit?
You can ask him, I guess. He's got 2 in his house, so
What are you doing?
nothing.
Not blocking up a wanted poster that may or may not contain my face.
You don't have pointy ears anymore, it's not you. It could be Defarius though, he always has his helmet on.
I hide my ears behind my hair.
You,
Why do you think it's so fluffy now?
but you're a
I just
Nord,
thought you
aren't
wanted
you?
long hair.
Huh?
I thought you're Nords. Do Nords have pointy ears?
I have pointy ears.
I mean, it could easily be Defarius. He is, you know, an elven boy. And he always
he's
has
way
his
too
helmet
tiny.
on.
No, he's way too tiny. That was a thick boy on that painting.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm a short statured man.
Or
Okay,
do you
where are we
just
going?
want us to think that you're short? But you're using your sorcerer magic to do an illusion. Speak to Overseer Shiraris.
No, otherwise he would get the stuff off the top shelf. Instead, I see him like in the kitchen all the time, like using a staff on a stool to try to get it off.
Exactly, that's the whole part of his plan.
So what part are you on?
Talk to Overseer Shiraris.
Okay.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to her too.
Yep.
Okay, so what do you want, Overseer Shirawalos?
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong?
having one of those days. Our blessing stone. Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I. But I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea. Lord Vivek, why didn't you say so?
No, that seems
But
straightforward
I'll
enough.
need
Jesus
your help
Christ.
before I can turn over the blessing stone. The passage that leads to the
No.
consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. You can clear the way. You can borrow the stone. I appreciate the help.
But
Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift.
oh, they're
or
already
we'll
dead.
never
That was
get
quick.
this ziggurat constructed in
Praying to
time.
the lost lunch.
Oh, they're lost lunches. They're not sleeping lunches.
No.
Are you okay,
they
Bella?
reached an expiration date.
Oh. Bella just looked up at me and started pining when we were talking about lost lunch.
Who knows? Yeah, I got this, guys. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll go tell the overseer what you did for me.
I thought I was gonna die.
Oh, did we already do?
Thanks for
I counted
saving
for
me.
2 because 2 of us tried to do one at once.
There we go.
I win.
Sure. You always win.
Yeah. Okay, speak to the Arcanon again.
Yeah, apparently we one dude counted as 2 people, so.
Well, technically, there was the one lifting the log. and
Yeah,
The one
we're
under the
saving
log.
him from doing extra work and then straining his back.
Yeah. Because what
Yeah.
if he slipped and fell underneath the log when he was lifting it and then also
Yeah.
became trapped?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
Going up these stairs are workouts.
What stairs?
These stairs.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I'll get there eventually, guys. Keep going.
There we go.
Man, you guys really struggle with that. You guys need to do some cardio, get your stamina up. Oh man, last time I was in here, whew. The smell coming out of this
Outlander
place.
returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivek always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal. Did you bring the blessing stone? Stand over there. In Canon Level's absence, you will form the third corner of our ritual triangle. When you're ready, place the blessing stone.
Well, all 3 of us can make the triangle. There we go.
Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivek's distress. An Ashlander? A clockwork mage? A Daedric cultist?
Was that supposed to happen?
Something
I don't think so.
interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me.
I think we
while
learned a
compare
lot.
results to our previous research.
Something powerful enough to interfere with a tribunal's
Between the
ritual,
cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirits
and there's some
and
other
the
people at play.
unexpected result of the
Are they
divination
pawns?
ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down. We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped. suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land. Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you.
A new staff. Should add to my staff collection.
My worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it. To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Lavol's ancestor warned us about. Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarbus in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can. My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated. Yes, while Archcanon Tarbus has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the tribunal, and recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness. They always chide me about my flagrant displays of divinity, but so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sopasil, my brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time.
Interesting.
But I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny. You always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him. At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, the ancestor spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to
Look
blame.
up.
We just need to determine who. Let us not
That is a
dwell on
giant rock.
disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and
Or is that
now.
a hole?
It's a giant rocket.
Consult with
Okay.
Archcanon Tarbus and discover the source of this attack.
He was just
Then we
talking
can
about
put
it.
an end to it and not worry about what might have been.
He holds that up.
I've always used my power freely and without detriment. I create the blessing stones, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people.
It's good to know that he can keep it up after all these years.
Feel the toll this liberal application of divinity costs me. I care little for my own safety, but my people are another.
He's not that old.
Without my power to
He's
stop
really
it,
old.
the moonlit will crash into the city
about
and
as
kill
old as me.
hundreds, perhaps thousands
So
of
you have trouble
innocents.
keeping it up after all these years?
That would be just the start
No,
of
but I
our
also had like a
woes.
blank slate for like, you know, a few centuries living in Cold Harbor. Plus, you know, vampires stop aging.
That's also true. Hey,
Look up.
Yeah?
Big rock.
Big rock.
Vivek is gonna rock us like a volcano. No, that doesn't work. Ooh, what if the Red Mountain starts to erupt? Is that a cork?
I mean, I guess it could be.
Yeah. This is not good. Like, if that place blows, then pretty much everything is gone.
I mean,
Thing
at
is,
least
though,
part of it.
like, if you want to put a cork in something that's about to explode,
It's
I've
just
seen
gonna
how that
explode.
happens. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Pressure just builds up too much, and then
Oh, that was a book.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotaged the divination... No. I shouldn't take my finger out of you. It's not your fault that things are difficult.
You being a dumb lad, or is he being aggressive against you as well?
yeah,
What do you
definitely.
know about
He keeps calling me Outlander, blah blah blah. It's very.
You must swear to keep this secret, though. There
This is
would be
kind of what I
panic
mean,
in
like,
the
you know,
streets
he's a
if
special
the people
kind of
believed one of the
person.
tribunal was incapacitated. It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than field work. And the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies. Bolmora, Aldrin, and Barrowzar's Tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites. Haven't you left yet? The sites at Bolmora, Aldrin, and Barrowzar's Tower aren't going to investigate themselves. I researched what I could using the resources available here in Vivek City. To learn more, I need an agent to personally assess each location. Lord Vivek thinks you're the best one for that job. I believe the mage seen in the ritual is Barrowzar, who works out of an ancient Velothi tower. His experiments radiate energy similar to Vivek's affliction. They're not a perfect match. Find out what he knows about the transfer of divine energy. House Rhetoric controls the town and nearby mines. House Halalu also has interests in the region. Rumors of a cult in the area concern me the most. I believe we saw a cultist during the ritual. Make discreet inquiries and see what you can learn. I have no idea. That's why we're sending you. I suggest you start at the inn. Secrets get spilled along with the drinks in such places. The miners may know something as well. I've heard that House Rhetoric has issued some kind of proclamation. Savage Ashlanders, like the one seen in the vision, use the area as a tribal meeting ground. These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for Vivek. But how they could be involved eludes me. See what you can uncover. I traced tendrils of Vivek's energy to these locations, and the ritual confirmed the connection before it went awry. Just don't discuss Lord Vivek's condition with anyone. We don't want to start a panic. If anything changes here, I'll contact you.
Okay. Ah, pretty songs. I was gonna say, Damon, Red Mountain's like the Crystal Tower big place, right? There's like a Red Mountain type thing. Like it's one of the, you know how there's all these different types of towers and stuff? Of
I
big
think
immense
Red
power.
Mountain technically counts as one.
Yeah, I believe Red Mountain does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's another form of the towers.
Yeah.
It's also a lot of other crazy history that's happened there.
Yeah.
I won't get into it because, you know, pre-spoilers. Okay, so we got 3 places to check out.
Yep.
So
Where do you guys want to go first? We got Balmora, we got Aldron, and we have Bazir Tower.
let's take a look at the map. Okay, so we
What if it
can
was near Shrine of Azura too? So what if the cultist that we heard was, you know, an Azura worshiper?
I would say start from Bawazi Tower and then go to Balmora, then go to Aldrin.
But why don't we do Alduin, Balmora, and then the other one?
Because we'd have to
eventually we're gonna-
we'll have to pass Balmora anyway at that point, so that's like going.
We got 3 shrines.
You
Yeah.
do have
I think what
shrines.
he's trying to say is like, you know, we'll like make our way back, and then eventually we're gonna go back here anyway. So
I think with our ability to travel, I don't think it matters. Which one sounds more interesting? Town, near Red Mountain, or possible cultist?
I'd say cultist personally sounds the most interesting to me.
Okay, we're gonna say that one for last then. What's the most boring? We have one next to Red Mountain or the town.
I imagine the town-wise is more boring. I love it because of
Yeah.
nostalgia purposes, but that's
Okay.
me loving it for
Going to the
nostalgia.
town.
Okay.
More first. I have a feeling, if we go to the best one, it's just gonna be. Now we could be completely wrong, but
Yeah.
like let's start with Balmora because that seems the most mundane. It's in town. I'm sure it has to deal with that one random person.
I was gonna say, did you ever play Morrowind? Like the original Morrowind?
You
know
I did.
I know you did. But I'm all about the various.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you get a Sigic love thing motif?
No, I only got the green one a while back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him mine. And we'll sell the other one.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say to Ferris, did you ever play Morrowind? Like years
Not
ago?
now.
It's nice.
Actually, wait, no. I played Oblivion. That's why.
Oh, okay, yeah. Morrowind was the one beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, Balmora was like the starting town. Like it's all good.
Oh,
Okay.
House of Lalo.
I hear they make cool armor over there.
Do you want to get down, little puppy? I know, I know.
That is an option. I never even thought about it.
Well,
Sandals.
hey, Strider. Wait, is this
Oh, never
where,
mind.
if I remember correctly? Yeah, I think it was around here. Is it this way?
Just give me a moment.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember something. I think I was this way, and then it was this way. I think it was over here. Or was it going to the place?
I got something for you, honey.
What?
They're really stupid, but
Then why are you giving it to me if you think they're stupid?
yeah, I don't think it's stupid. I'm just stupid.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Big difference.
Back in just 1 second. You guys, just take a moment.
Okay.
Literally just grabbing a waste ran over somewhere and porting right back.
Okay.
'Cause I remembered something that I didn't remember yesterday when I was drinking.
How long you gonna be?
I'm literally porting there, loading, porting back, and then I will be done.
Okay.
Now, Lords of Righteousness. That's silly.
Now you don't have to take this.
Hmm?
You don't have to take this. I'm gonna give it to you, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to.
Okay. Hey, Stooge Strider.
Because if you don't want it, there is someone else in our group who might want it.
Okay.
But realistically, if they want it, I can just get it for them. That's all. Because it's super cheap.
Okay. Oh. I was gonna say, how'd you like my dwarven spidery pet?
I got a dwarven pet as well. Maybe I'll show it off when I get back.
Looks a little excitable.
Yeah, he is. But he's nice. He won't eat you or shock you or try and kill you like the others. He's a nice
Well,
one.
I don't think these things actually eat.
Oh
I
yeah.
actually believe they can rip apart your body and use it for like materials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm saying they don't actually ingest it themselves. They use it for other stuff.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, isn't that what the body does anyways?
yeah.
Ingest something and then other parts of the body use the bits for what it needs and then it processes it?
Yeah, but it's not using it for its own purposes. Otherwise, when you see
Yeah,
these
it
It
things,
is.
is.
It is. It's
It
making
is.
stuff for itself.
Grease,
but I'm saying
oil,
it's not
things
actually
like that.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So
I
you're saying this
def-
thing will grow to like a giant spider at some point?
It potentially could.
It could, yeah. Like
What else
it.
can you feed it then?
He's
Okay,
tame.
so
I'm
here
just saying
goes-
he won't actively attack you. Unless I tell it to. But, ooh. I will give you a bunch of stuff.
No.
You don't want it?
Damn it.
You
I don't want it.
Okay.
Not now. Do you see what that is?
Nice.
1,000 gold.
Oh, thank you.
So
Do,
you do want it.
do you wanna see it?
I already know it.
Hmm?
I already know what it looks like, but sure, you can pop it on real quick.
Tavares, can you go hide behind a tree or something?
Literally, you're not even showing it to me because you're like, I already know what it looks like. So the only person you'd be showing it like for new information would be him.
I know, but it's on me.
I know, I get that, but you know, I kind of feel like it's.
There we
Just
go.
put it on.
It's on.
Okay.
It's a bit sure. It doesn't quite cover my butt.
But yeah, there's that. If you want one, let me know.
What is it supposed to be? Like swimwear?
Yeah, it's a Nordic bathing towel. It's how the Nords get down when they're trying to relax.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay, let me get some clothes back on.
Yeah.
Okay. Gather information.
I saw a piece of paper over here. Paper always has stuff. Ooh, House Redoran Proclamation. By order of the House Guard and Redoran High Council, the shock ore mine is closed and all operations towards reopening the mine have been suspended. Workers should stay away until further notice. And visitors are strongly cautioned to avoid the area of pain of fine or imprisonment or both. This includes you, Crew Chief Hundolf. That's an Ord. Note that every effort shall be made to locate the missing mine workers. Man, the shock mine. Sounds very familiar. Ooh, fishermen always know it stuff.
Please, this one needs to get out of here. Those cultists, they're insane.
All right, but keep your voice down. I'll be ready to leave soon enough. In the meantime, if anyone
Okay,
asks,
I heard that conversation.
call cargo.
Renaku, you've been a bad boy.
I can't jump over. I'm too sure. Eh.
Well, I'll let you know what she says.
I'll shelter him.
What?
There we go.
Who? This one is just here to haul cargo. Cultists? This one said nothing about cultists. Perhaps you are thinking of another Khajiit. Look, Renaku just wants to leave all these crazy dark elves behind and find a safer mine to work in. The Shulk ore mine is cursed. No one likes a Gwar liquor, you clawless kitten. It happened a few days back. Weird cultists just
got some
barged
balls.
in and took over the mine. This one managed to get away, but the crew
Oh, did you
chief and
threaten
some
him?
of the others are
Yeah.
still out there.
I mean, I didn't. I was like,
Fish
no.
breath.
I'm like, dude, just tell me.
He called me a clawless kitten. I have claws. And I'm a kitten.
He called me a fish breather.
Oh yeah, he called me that afterwards, but to be fair, I like fish breath. So, that's a compliment.
Yeah, I just other Khajiit, it's a compliment.
Yeah. Ooh.
Besides the fact that the dog just disappeared into
What
some
happened?
rocks.
Let me see. I'm just
Disappeared.
trying to pet it. Dad,
Chasing
don't
the dog
touch
and
it.
it just straight up
Leave it
disappeared.
alone. There's something strange about
And it was really weird. Yeah, she was right. There's something up with that dog.
Wait, what dog? I didn't see a dog.
Well, it's not here anymore, is the thing.
But,
Dog ran up and bit the lady.
oh.
And then it ran over here and it disappeared. Maybe it went inside. What is this? There's a flag. Take rubbing.
Stuff's happening. Okay.
Maybe the dog is related to that library thingy.
The dogs aren't allowed in libraries.
Yeah, but this dog seemed to walk through stone and walls.
I was gonna say, was it Barbus?
Kind of looked like Barbus. Not gonna
It
lie.
kinda did, yeah.
Probably
Could
Barbus.
have been Barbus. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Barbus.
No, I feel like he would have, like, said, something if he, saw
You shouldn't
us
be
or,
here.
bit a lady.
Didn't you read the House Retherin proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself, but some of my miners are still in there.
Yep, Nord.
Our
Called it.
mine was invaded by violent cultists. They showed up and just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual
Ashlander.
before the Ashlander interrupted them.
Okay, so the Ashlander and cultists are
I
just
never
causing
actually
chaos
saw
all
an
over the
Ashlander,
place.
But I heard a cultist yell, "Ashlander thief! That's our mystical weapon!" That's not an exact quote, but
Mystical
you get the
weapon,
idea.
bro.
I don't know what happened after that. I was kind of busy trying not to die.
There we go.
Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god." Or something along those lines. Look, I was just trying to get me and my miners out of there when the Ashlanders showed up. It used to be an ore mine, and we hope it will be again. My crew was inside preparing to start up mining operations when the cultists attacked. The way things are going, we might just have to turn the place into another Kwama egg mine. Really? That's awfully brave of you. If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. I'll wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help.
Okay. Oh, you catching anything?
Possibly. The guy said fish breath made me hungry.
I kind of want fish.
I mean, they are biting.
What, thing is
I
this?
got a trud.
Oh, it's just a foul one.
Yeah, it's a foul.
Okay. I'm guessing we're having a fishing contest. Huh.
Guess so. I got a Schroeder.
We each get 3 castings. That was my second one.
Ooh, okay.
My second one.
My third one.
I got some chub bait, so I'm gonna use the chub bait.
Okay. Third casting. I think I lost.
I got chub, saltwater bait.
Ooh, I got a slaughter fishy. Yeah.
And I got another Troda.
Okay, let me do my last cast. And and I got some chub saltwater bait this time.
Okay, so your slaughterfish, what is the value of it and what is the rarity?
It is a common fish and it's only 3 gold.
Okay, I got a firemouth Giyu for 90 gold.
Nice.
You beat me.
A rare fish found only in the fouled waters of Frogmenfog.
I got
Woo!
a common fish found in foul waters used to fill it for provisioning. I shall fillet it. And the fillet is worth, let me see. No gold.
I won.
Yeah.
I really thought I was gonna lose there. Your guys' luck was just as bad as mine. Woo!
Yeah.
Well, actually, our luck was worse than yours. We didn't get a super rare fish.
I didn't get a super rare, I just got a rare.
Either way.
Either way, I feel like I've saved someone's life by removing a salt of fish.
Yeah,
No.
potentially.
Didn't. They're everywhere.
I know.
Basically the cockroaches of the sea. Ooh, piece of paper, guys. Red Exile. Ooh. My Red Exiles, I need you to infiltrate the mine outside Balmora, recover an item of great importance, serve venerate calls, and to the elevation of Ashlanders everywhere. Besides, narcotic cult. Plan to conduct a ritual.
Is that like a necro aqua cult?
I don't know. Okay, so we're in like a weird faction war between the tribunal.
Yeah,
your
yeah,
bear,
dude,
your bear
seriously.
guns.
This guy just appeared.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Okay, so there's a staff that the Ashlanders want to use to gain power that the cultists currently have.
Well,
And
did have supposedly now.
yeah, and it's all about ending exile to return to the fold, and the letter is addressed by CC. So we're looking for anyone with the initials or name of CC going forward.
Yep.
I wonder if they have a cat named CC.
Wow.
How did the Ashlanders find out about the relic?
There's a person here. There's a person here. Grace.
You don't look like one of those
What do you mean
crazy
there's a person
cultists.
here? You
There's
gotta
a
be more
person here.
Certainly aren't one of our miners.
A female dumber.
So by Vivek's holy
Oh,
nose
okay,
hairs, who in oblivion are you? Really? Then
All
forget
was
I said
death, and
anything
you're like,
about
hey,
this
look, there's a
woman's
person.
nasal cream.
There's lots of people here. Look at
There's some
this.
sort of
A
They're
person.
killing
You're
a lot of
talking
them
to
as
them,
well.
aren't you? Jesus Christ, there are still people we're fighting, and you're having a talk.
seem to know.
I think we gotta go this way though, guys.
I swear to God, woman.
Me and Pear, we were already heading this way.
Shroom beetles. Meta.
Left me.
Oh.
Lady. Okay, but anyways, here goes the thingy.
You okay?
Yeah, here it goes. This is my pet that is also mechanical.
Oh, that's cute. I like him. What's his name?
He is Dova Fly.
Doverfly. Nice.
Dova Fly, Dova Fly, Dova Fly, 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 fly. That's his catch song.
Nice.
No one steals from the followers of Nightbot.
Yeah, they do. Someone clearly did. That's why you're all pissed off.
Nah, wow, so they're not necromancers, clearly.
Damn it!
Did you
Premature
explode?
detonation.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, ritual bag.
Ooh. You two do rituals and stuff. Is it ritually?
It does say ritual items.
What rituals are they?
Maybe drummer.
Ooh, river troll.
It is, yeah.
This way. Go around. Yeah. Other way around.
Wait,
Other way
basically.
around. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
We just wanted to. We saw a troll and we were like, troll fight.
2 trolls, apparently.
Cousin of 2 Chain.
Ooh, I found a page, and I found a dead person. Minus warning. Whatever you do, don't feed the troll. They aren't as good and friendly as I was led to believe. Oh, okay, that's your own fault, dude.
Right.
I was thinking of taking it back to your family, but I think your family's better off not knowing more stupid than you did. I'm kind of glad we didn't get to, you know, eat him. I feel like we would have gone dumber by eating his blood.
Eyes to the shadows, brothers and sisters. Thieves lurk nearby.
Told you this before. You don't take everything that they are inside. I mean, yeah, you'll get flashes of memories or anything, but they're just, it's like watching a movie. It doesn't actually make you. Oh wait, I've seen the emoji.
Yeah. It happens. It happens.
I'm kidding. I've never seen the emoji movie.
Good, don't watch it. As I haven't seen it either, but I've seen enough of the trailers to be like, nope.
I did watch
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu though.
And I like
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu. That was a good movie.
But you can't deny that the plot was really stupid and made no sense.
Okay, the plot itself made no, you know, was a bit stupid and whatnot. But
Okay, yeah, but when little children under the age of 8 are walking out of the movie going like, that didn't make any sense, you got a fucking problem.
I enjoyed it. I liked the whole bit when they went on about that if Psyduck got stressed, it would explode. It was great. I love like bits like that.
Yeah, but I could just sit you down and watch Sonic the Hedgehog, and it doesn't play on nostalgia. It's just a good movie.
No.
It also promotes Olive Garden.
Yeah, I mean, you know, every movie promotes something. At least they were kind of in your face about it, of like, okay, this is obviously like a thing, and then at the end of the movie they make fun of it. So it's like kind of this funny thing. It's really meta too.
I don't want to watch the Sonic movie. No.
I don't really want to watch it either.
It's really good, guys.
I know, it's just more like I don't really have a lot of love just for Sonic as a property.
No,
It's
it
never
doesn't
been
matter.
into it in
It's
general.
actually a good movie. Like, just
No.
cut out the fact that it's Sonic. It's a good movie. Like, it's
No. Sonic. No. Sonic. Oh, I can't even say the name now. Sonic. No. Sonic for me has always been a 2D thing. I don't like 3D Sonic. No.
I tell you, it's so good. It's so good, and the emotion of it. Oh my god, it's so good.
No. Just.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, I just never been a fan of Sonic.
Yeah.
Like, I played his games like a couple times. They were
I must admit, I'm like that. I was like, yeah, I play these games, but I'm not like a die-hard Sonic fan.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just happy they didn't use the drowning music at all.
I like the drowning music.
Yeah, but as a child, that shit would give you so many
I
fucking
know.
panic attacks. You weren't even close to drowning. Like, you'd have a solid minute left. But it would start playing, and it just makes you freak out, and then it makes you make errors, and you're just like, oh god, oh god, oh god. And then it's just like,
Okay. So, were we gonna go to Balui Travers or the Elden?
Outrun. I don't remember which one.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
Right now.
Hi, puppy.
Man, good thing I got bored and started
Good
walking
dog.
around here.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
god, fire. Fire bad.
No.
Fire bad.
Yeah, you are super close to the Red Mountain, I believe.
I'm here though.
I'm trying to travel to you.
If the fire bad wasn't clear enough.
Yeah. Oh, my teleporting failed.
It's very pretty.
Yeah. I will give Red Mountain that it is a very pretty volcano.
You got like that obsidian glass look. These weird mushrooms. Everything looks like melted plastic. It's beautiful. And the ash keeps the sun away. Ah.
Yeah, I'd imagine if it wasn't for the fact, you know, vampire, fire, bad combination, it would probably be a perfect spot for vampires.
I mean, you know, technically, lava isn't fire until it touches something that burns.
Yeah, true.
It makes sense in my head. Don't worry about it.
Hey, do you guys mind if we take a quick break?
No, we'll sit over here and play in lava. Let's have a lava fight.
Yeah, lava
You
fight.
guys do that. I shall wait shrine.
That's gonna be the, well, Morrowind's equivalent of bridge fights. Ooh, Citric Polo. I want it, I want it, I want it. Yeah. Ooh,
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I found a pretty necklace. Where'd you go?
Over here. I decided to try to climb Red Mountain.
Okay. Hang on a second, let me get me finds up. And then I can use you. Honey, owie, my paws hurt. Oh. Yeah,
It doesn't stop. It just keeps burning.
I know. But hey, at least this isn't actually doing any damage to us.
I mean, you say that, but Jesus Christ, look at your little
I know.
your pet.
Yeah, it's just on fire. And it's probably conducting the heat as well, because you know it's metal. Is that dangerous?
Super dangerous.
Oh, hang on.
I basically have my toe beans in the lava.
Owie. 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 That's better. That's a bit better. I iced it for you.
I mean, it was fine as is.
You're now half in the lava, you're half out of the lava.
I'm building up an immunity.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if we can climb the top of Red Mountain. I think I tried once on the PS4, but I can't remember how far I got.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to, you know, block and then, you know, you can walk backwards and stuff.
Yeah. It's
Look what
not
happens
letting you?
when I hit.
Yeah.
Look what I.
Yeah. Are you moving the camera at the same time?
No.
Oh, I can do it.
I'm wondering if it's Yep, you gotta have one out.
No.
Crazy. You gotta
okay.
have a weapon out.
Oh. Owie. Oh, I'm good. I thought I was going to get injured then. Honey, your face is burning.
No, it's not.
Okay. That don't look good.
Now it is.
No.
Now it is.
No,
I
get
should
out.
have never had that Chipotle last night.
No. Cool down.
Oh, Taco Bell, you bitch.
Cool down.
Oh, my butt.
That's
my
not
butt.
good.
People think it's Red Mountain. Nope, just a vampire with a bad case of Taco Bell.
Ah, dear. You?
You walk among the Zainab as a child walks among hungers. If you value your hide...
I mean, I'm like really in the lava.
He has interest in Iger.
Look how much in the lava I am.
I know, you're really in the lava. Why aren't you taking damage? How far can you go without taking damage? Actually,
I'm slowly building up an immunity. That's what's happening.
I wonder how far you can get, like, can you get to over there with me constantly healing you?
Oh, let's try it.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow! Oh gosh! It burns! It burns! Keep healing me! Keep healing me! Oh, the pain! Okay. let's get you closer, so... Okay, I'm to here now.
Okay. Is that a safe spot?
If you keep to the rocks and stuff, like, yeah, you can get to this spot. It's a safe spot once you're here, though.
Okay. Okay. I'm
sure if you dip a little bit, it's okay. You can just
okay,
heal
I'm
yourself. Okay, now just come down to here. Okay, so right here is where it starts.
Okay.
Okay. How? Oh, it burns. It burns so bad. Oh gosh. Oh, it's melting to my skin. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Okay. I'm running out of magicka, so you know.
I'm getting back. I'm coming back.
I got my net shop, so it's doing good.
Just keep healing.
I'm trying. There's an honor.
Okay. Oh, there's no way up that way. Whew.
Okay. But yay.
Oh,
But that's a good thing though.
Yeah.
We know should we need to traverse the lava, I can just heal you guys through it.
man, that was rough. Oof. But boy, are my pores feeling clean.
Yeah. I do know. That should help you with your immunity thing, right?
Oh gosh.
Oh there. You're too high now. There we go.
Okay. I'm gonna try to make it over to there, so just be ready for when I fall.
Make it over to where?
You'll see.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to come over to here to jump over to there. Oh gosh, that didn't work.
Yeah, it's just lava.
Mountain climbing.
Yeah. Mountain climbing, and I'm healing him through the lava. So, yeah, my healing does, you know, if you do fall in the lava, it's not like keep mashing the heal on you guys, you should be okay. Ooh, you're close. You're close. Yes, wait, let me see if I can get you. Oh no.
Probably gonna have to come over to the up and around.
Yeah. Okay, that should do it. Okay.
Okay, now just stay there. Stay there. Don't keep following me, because I don't know where I might start slipping, so. Oh, man. I see a little bit of a ledge over there. Okay, I'm just gonna try to go for it.
Okay.
Made it.
Okay.
It's right over here. There's no lava burning right here, so you can just grip it right to me.
No. Ow.
Should have gripped to me. I don't know why you
I
tried to walk like that.
couldn't. Hurry. Okay, I made it. I lived. But now I gotta figure out how to get over there without... Okay.
Now we got a problem, though.
Yeah, we got a tiny problem now.
Oh, no. I've reached an invisible wall.
Oh. Can you get out of the invisible wall?
I mean, I can get out of it, yeah, but there's no more advancing.
Okay. We'll advance from a different angle of Red Mountain.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, wait, no, ow. I've hurt it.
Whew.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah, I made it.
Okay.
I literally rolled onto the earth and, like, it exploded and healed me. I was like, oh, thank Jesus. Yeah, so we can't go up that way.
Okay.
Why does mine look different than yours?
Wait, let me see. I don't know.
They are different.
Yeah. Mine's the Morrowind Collector's digital upgrade thing.
Oh, this one is just a regular one, I guess.
Oh, was yours created by that Dumber
Yes.
dude? Yeah, because this one was also created by him as well. But it must be of just a different style, because mine doesn't
no.
have the gem on its bar. Yours has the gem on
Oh.
its bar.
Razak's Opus.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that guy. Mine was converted using the Namaro method.
I think it might be the same guy. I think my dude was also possibly a high elf.
I
can't
can't remember. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
I've forgotten more than most people know about this game.
I was about to say, Razak's Opus. Not Razak, is it?
I don't know.
No, just Razak's. R-A-Z-A-K.
I shall be back though. I has returned. Yeah.
Yay. I got me a Raz suit.
A what?
Yeah, Razumdar's mat suit.
Raz's suit?
No, Razum mat suit.
Okay, no Raz's suit then.
I mean, I got it from him.
How did you get it?
It's a Razum mat suit. Do you not see it?
Oh, you got the helmet fin. I got the helmet fin.
Yeah, it's supposed to keep us protected from all the volcanic ash and
Okay.
fumes. And plus, vampires don't like fire, so, you know.
I got this. This one. It doesn't have a gassy bit, but this is the closest I've got.
I mean, doesn't seem like a Razmat suit.
Well, it's a radius mask.
Plus, you need like you need a full outfit.
Yeah.
It can't just be your head.
Yeah. That would be the closest outfit that I have. Nope, that won't do it. That won't do it. This might.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Keeps you fully covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, Razmat.
It's.
Now he's gonna be so jealous because he doesn't have a Raz suit.
Yeah.
He's gonna be burning and stuff. It's gonna be great.
He's also got like metal all over him. He's gonna be very, very hot. I don't have anything covering my tail though. My tail might get singed. Where are you going?
I have an idea for evil scheme.
Evil scheme? What's your evil scheme?
Okay, I'm gonna stand over here, and you stand on those other rock bits.
Huh?
And we're gonna tell them that these Raz suits make us immune to the lava.
Okay, which bit?
The rock up there.
The what?
The hot rocks up there that make your fire.
You mean where the edge of the lava fall?
Or you can stand next to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Not too far. Too far. Might need to use your block technique slowly. Yeah, walk. Walk.
Okay.
Too far.
Okay. I'm good. Oh, no, you're burning.
I know. I'm just trying to find the upper limit of it. Let me just get this out because this is going to be easier to do it. Can you stop for a second?
No. Okay, that's good.
It was hard to get the exact line when my health was bouncing back and forth, but I was like, I
Okay.
can't tell.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
Yep. I'll turn around and just strike a pose. Maybe one of the greatest ideas I've ever had.
Yeah, we could see one.
Now we
Yeah.
wait.
I don't
Fate
have.
has been spoken.
I don't have any tail protection.
Sorry for the delay.
Oh, hiya.
No worries, man. We found something awesome.
Cool.
You should come over here and check it out.
It says you're in the middle of lava, so no thanks.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
found
Come
some
over
Raz
here.
suits.
Yeah.
Razmat suits. They're sold by Razumdar, and they make you immune to all the dangers.
Yeah, but I don't have one of those.
No.
I mean, we could always give you one.
Yeah.
I told you, man.
The better want you to go into it.
What's up? Nice.
Okay. Open up your outfits. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And you should have in your outfits. Well, what outfits you have?
Aside from my own, none.
You don't have no costumes.
I have the what's it called not Thieves Guild, the other one, Assassin's Brotherhood one.
Thieves Guild works.
Yeah, these good work.
Well, no, it's the Assassin's Brotherhood one.
Oh, I thought you said you had Thieves Guild.
Well, I said not Thieves Guild, but anyway.
I mean, Assassin's Brotherhood should also work.
All right, I'll try it.
And then you just wait out in the lava. Have some fun.
Ow.
Oh, he must not have an official Razmat suit.
Ooh, it might have a fake.
I told you I didn't.
I'm sorry, dude.
How you like our Razmat suits?
Looks nice.
Yeah.
They keep us
I actually
safe.
think I have a mask of that.
Oh, well, you need to put on the mask, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, put on the mask.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Where was that thing?
You're gonna get all the ashy stuff just in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collectibles. Radius head breather or the brass fortress rebreather?
Oh,
Yeah.
Brass Fortress is what I'm rocking.
Yeah, I got the radius one, but it's all good.
Yeah, let's try that.
Make sure you got an outfit to match. You don't want to, your armor and stuff all burning up.
Yeah. You are wearing a lot of metal.
There we go. Let's try that. Nope, so it doesn't work.
Oh, I think you got a fake.
Yeah, you got a fake one. But either way, you should probably keep your Razmat suit on just in case, bad toxins and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a funky helmet.
I know, ours are funky too, but look,
Yeah.
we're safe.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. We're going into a volcanic environment and you're wearing a hot metal suit.
Yeah, come on, man.
I mean,
Think about it.
the whole heat metal spell is a thing.
I got spells to protect me. Don't worry.
If you say so.
I mean, don't you think we look snazzy?
Yeah, but it doesn't match my outfit.
Then change your outfit.
Yeah, I like this outfit.
He just doesn't want to look cool like us.
Yeah.
Fellow outsider.
I must,
It doesn't work over me.
I must admit, I would like my tail a bit more protected.
I mean, I would like to admit that, these suits literally do nothing and we made them wade into lava over and over again.
Like before.
I mean, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, all that jazz. Yeah. Where is he going?
I don't know.
You there. The
Okay.
territory of the Red
Sweet,
Exiles
so we're in
shouldn't be
Red
trodden
Exile
lightly.
territory. Oh, it's the lady.
Hello, lady.
Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
That might be my bear.
Lord Vivek, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander. Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to find my brother. My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his ambassador. I act as a go-between among the tribes. Chodala wants to unite the Dunma and calmly end the era of the bickering houses. He hopes to convince the tribes to follow his lead. Head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. Otherwise, see if you can find out what he was doing in there and where he's gone. No, just our tribe, the Urshilaku. Though he's respected by most of the other Ashlanders for his wisdom and strength of will.
He does hope to unite the tribes in a common cause, however. That's one of the reasons we've gathered here at Aldrin.
Okay.
My brother and I have always worked to help our people and improve the Ashlander way of life. He used to believe that peaceful negotiation
Guys,
was
we
the
gotta be
best
super
path to
sneaky.
accomplish this. Recently, however, things have become different. He's almost like... No, that's not something I'm ready to talk about with an outsider. Perhaps after you prove your trustworthiness and willingness to help us, then we can discuss my brother in more detail. Perhaps. That's not our goal, but the tribes will defend themselves if necessary. No, we hope to present a united front and show the houses the folly of the path they've embarked upon. Turning away from our forefathers and god ancestors has made them weak. The Red Exiles, they're violent, dangerous Ashlanders who were banished from their tribes and joined together to create their own clan. Chodala invited them to the gathering and went into their camp to talk. But he's been gone too long. I'm worried. As you saw, hostility is second nature to the Red Exiles. We're here to negotiate. They're no better than thieves and murderers. If they spot you in their camp, you'll need to defend yourself. It's unfortunate, but they'll leave you no choice.
Okay, so we're being sneaky, right?
Yeah, we already killed the front guards.
Okay.
I think he already killed. Yep, he just killed another one.
Okay.
But remember, guys, we're trying to be civil about this, so only kill what we need to. Kill them all.
Okay.
Okay, well, a piece of paper. Brother's not here. Ooh,
Meet in
soldier.
Chodala. Meet in
dagger.
Finnick. Paper Jupiter. Jesus, we're bound to fix us, but now he was here to. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a big name.
Interesting.
Ooh, the Neverine.
Yeah.
Neverine.
Yeah, big name.
Okay, someone apparently finished clicking on that.
That wasn't
'cause
me.
My thing
That was me.
disappeared.
Hmm.
Neverine it's a prophesized Dunmer entity. Basically long ago, okay, like when the tribunal were like, first created and stuff like that, there was a dude that they sort of betrayed that was basically the king of the Dunmer, or the leader of the Dunmer at the time. And it's prophesized that he would be reborn to save the Dunmer, sort of, but also rule over them, but also like just guide them to the next stage of their evolution and state. It's all over the place.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, in the events of Morrowind, the original game, you was the Neverine, or you got named the Neverine.
Which takes place, I believe, like
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
no.
Oh no,
believe
it's
the
after. Is it
Events
after
of
that?
Morrowind is after this.
Oh, after this, yeah. Actually, yeah, it would be. So yeah. So either way, big name.
Yeah.
Basically, like prophesized king, or leader, or savior. Basically, Dunmer Jesus.
Dunmer Jesus. I like that. Dunmer Jesus.
I mean, there's even the resurrection method involved in
It
it.
is
Yeah.
Did you find my brother?
Yeah. It's how they explained why in the Morrowind game that, you may not be Dunmer because it was just resurrected and stuff.
Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. Can't believe my brother would be so brazen. It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions. Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's a Nerevarine, and incites the tribes, while I try to keep them all from doing anything rash.
Oh, literally, they're ready to tell you about the Nerevarine.
While the
Yeah, I'm
prophecy of the
skipping that bit.
Nerevarine can be interpreted as the end of the tribunal.
Well, the audience doesn't know it, sort of. I just kind of told them that.
Peace.
You gave them the bridge
Chodala
version, they
and
know.
some Ashlanders, such as the Red Exiles, favor war. That's not the Nerevarine I believe in. He uses in Ashkon's words to plant dark ideas in his followers. Ideas that speak of false gods,
God, make
lost
Morrowind great again.
traditions,
Jesus
and the need
Christ.
for a cleansing
I
war.
know.
His words
Oh,
become more
God.
forceful every day, but I hope to dissuade him from this violent course.
There you go.
We don't know. I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander, and the house elves rarely talk about such things. Long ago, there was a hero named Nerevar. He fought alongside the tribunal, before they claimed to be gods, until they betrayed him. So our legends say, Nerevar united the Kaima, and forged an alliance with the Dwemer. He died at the Battle of Red Mountain. We believe the tribunal hastened his demise, despite Vivek's claims to the contrary. The Nerevarine is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander
Okay,
alike,
so
and make Morrowind great again.
maybe that staff
The
is
return to
siphoning
Nerevar
off of
will be known as the
Vivek's
Nerevarine.
power and it's giving
That's
it.
what I kind of figured, yeah.
All
But to
I
what
know
end and who
is
gave
that
it
his
to
new
him?
power frightens
Well,
me.
from what it sounded like, at least
Chodala
according to the
returned from his
cultists,
sojourn
right?
in the wilderness more
They were
vibrant,
planning to do the
more
ritual with it,
commanding.
but then this
He's
dude
always
stole
been
it.
strong, but now he's
Right when they
fearless,
did the ritual.
practically
And now he's got
invincible,
control of it.
and swifter than
and
the
now
Yeah,
it's
but
just
who
kind of
set all of
like-
this in motion is what I'm saying.
Said, oh, okay. I'm not sure exactly. This seems like
Chodala
more
says his
than
new
just,
abilities
you
strengthen his
know,
claim as the
one dude,
Nerevarine.
you know?
I think it's the staff he carries. He had it when he returned,
Huh?
and now it's always
Vard
at his
Fark.
side. I know it's unreasonable, but I
It's
hate
the
that
Varden
stuff.
Fark
He calls it
anteater.
Sunara.
I suppose the bigger question is that do we really believe that he is a Nerevarine?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
He's not trying to unite anything. He's just on a power trip.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Because it's all about, I'm the Nerevarine, I'm this, I'm that. No. His actions, him coming through, uniting the Ashlander tribes and bringing them to a better future, that's what makes him the Nerevarine.
Mm.
Stupid claims like that will just, you know,
Yeah.
make me lose respect for you.
Imagine
oh,
if,
wait,
like,
where
they
the fuck
are
we
actually...
Are you good?
This way.
This way.
Yeah.
You going to the race run?
Yes, because I'm cheap. If you guys get free travel, so do I. God damn it. Divines, damn it. Up there.
Nice. I'm trying to remember the actual story of Morrowind now.
She's slowly realizing, I don't know anything about it.
It's been... actually, it hasn't been decades now because I replayed
it's
the game.
all nostalgia. That's all it is. You don't actually remember the story. You just remember you enjoyed it.
I did.
Sure.
I did. I replayed it like a good few years ago. I went through a stage of playing Morrowind, Oblivion, doing Skyrim. That's the second time I failed to travel to you. Why can't I travel to you? I keep doing the spell and then it goes boom. There we
Try
go.
again.
There we go. Yeah. I still need to play Arena and Daggerfall. I have those available though.
Oh, book.
I believe it's just you had to stop Red Mountain from exploding.
Sounds familiar.
Yes, Morrowind has to deal with Red Mountain in some way.
Mm.
Despite Morrowind being the most prominent, or the Red Mountain being the most prominent feature and prominent mythical landscape of all of the place, yes, it has to deal with it in some regard.
Mm.
Can I get it any more sarcastic?
No.
My fish.
At least you got some proper bait now.
Are we having another fishing contest?
Well, you could try. David might kill you though.
Well, kill me with his
Just 'cause
fishing rod.
Just because I killed that lady doesn't mean anything.
I'm still loading.
Also, yeah, I was about to say, like, what's going on with the travel to you thing?
I don't know. It doesn't normally take this long on my PC.
People are starting to wake up.
Yeah, that's a good fair point. People are waking up.
Loaded.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm in.
Yeah, I see you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just pull this one in. Lots of box.
Fishy sticks.
And...
Oh, you want fishy sticks here than fish.
Yum yum yum
Hold on
yum
a
yum.
second.
Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum. Yum yum.
Okay.
Yum 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 yum.
This way.
Okay.
Ooh, look at this.
Ooh.
Thermal vents.
That'd be a boat. Oh, run. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Oh. Where can I? It wouldn't let me attach to you.
Literally not that big of a deal. I jumped up at no problem. He did too. If he's jumping up at no problem, you know you should be able to do it easily.
No.
That's not a tower. That's a building.
Yeah. It's the tiniest tower.
Tower my ass. Like, this is not a tower.
That's not, yeah.
This is the start of a tower.
Unless this is the top of the tower and the tower's actually going into the ground.
It's like the Tower of Babel.
Well, let me a bunker then.
Tower of Babel, you tall enough to reach God. It's like 3 stories. No, really, like go look up like the history of it. Like, it was a really tiny building.
Yeah. They never like properly finished it.
Well, even then, like even if they finished it, it would have been only like so many stories tall because you know
They
technology.
can't. Yeah, they
building.
can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just waiting for Damon to load.
Though, I mean, to be realistic, if you took one of our skyscrapers or, you know, anything like that and dropped it in the middle of goddamn medieval anything, like, they would assume it would be like the Tower of God, because it's like, holy crap!
You right? Well, you okay? You good?
Damon?
Huh?
You okay? You
that
said...
was me expressing
Oh.
as someone saw the tower, like, holy...
Okay. Okay,
Jesus.
I thought
Acting,
like some...
guys. It's acting. It's acting.
I can't tell.
You acted too well.
Yeah. I think there's gonna be a drummer puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
What up, Barazar?
Such displeasure and disappointment. Nothing works, even though every calculation is precise. Now an interruption. How infuriating. Wait. Sometimes the great gear turns from frustration to opportunity. Divine energy. I'll have you know I participated in Lord Sothis-Seal's 9 analyses of the exalted enigmas. We have more important matters. I'm about to determine the
Correlation between color and time.
A reciprocal exchange. Interesting, yes. I can see the benefits of such an arrangement. Very well. Just activate the crystals in the proper sequence while I modulate the energy flow.
Okay.
Okay, so anyone know the color order of a rainbow?
Red, yellow, green, blue, purple.
There we go.
So, you know what? Since you figured it out, why don't you do it?
Yeah.
We'll sit and watch.
A good start. Keep going. Correct. good. Like clockwork you are. Close, very close. One more to go.
Because
I love it.
if there is anything to do with colours, the answer is rainbows. Richard or Bjork Grease battle in vain.
I just, refuse to memorize the color order of a rainbow.
Perfect. Such are the benefits of an extra set of appendages. The
Good job,
energy
honey.
flows
Yeah.
freely and without disruption, allowing the rod to
Hey, you just solved time
in the
travel
most pleasing
with
manner.
rainbows.
Thank you. Now, why do you want to know about divine energy? Sense. How intriguing. I was just thinking about my former master, Sir Facile, and the experiments we conducted. I desperately sought to understand the power he and his companions attained, especially whether or not that power was temporary. Not while I assisted him. He had a tool that he used to drain away minute
Ooh, maybe
bits
it's
of
the
then divine
staff.
energy to store and
That was
study.
correct, yeah.
Could extract it and return it as he saw fit. Not sure what became of the tool, but here are my notes from those days. More questions? Well, Lord Sir Facile attributed curiosity to intellectual superiority. Suppose I should do the same. Ask, and I will attempt to tighten the cogs of your ongoing education as best I can.
I love the story about the Gwar.
Odd question. Is a hammer a weapon? A
Oh,
sword,
God.
A Dwemer spring spanner? No, it was just a tool. A device crafted by Sir Facile to aid in his endless experiments. Suppose I could imagine ways to modify the device, but for what reason? Haven't a clue. Tools have a way of wandering off when you don't stay vigilant. Had a Gwar that used to swallow tools when I wasn't looking. Glowed for a month until the enchantment dissipated and the tool passed. The screens. I was his apprentice.
You know, I think it's funny too.
Years ago.
Mm.
He even mentioned that it was the color of the rainbow, but for some reason it was confounding him how to do it. So I guess it was like you, Damon. He forgot how rainbow's color order was.
To be fair, he's living in Morrowind. You don't really see rainbows. It's just ash.
I mean, realistically, you can see a rainbow anytime there's light and moisture, so...
Yeah.
The Archcanon.
I mean...
Lord Vivek's high priest.
Fire?
Suddenly begins a lie.
Yeah, but it's not like you can't make a
Think of
rainbow.
number
It's
of
pretty easy
reasons
to
that
do so.
Lord Vic would want to know about C and his tools. But some doors just shouldn't be opened.
I'm a little disappointed we
He's the
can't take
father
these.
of mysteries, the architect of time, one of
Yeah.
the tribunal, three living gods of the
Yeah, there's some
dark
extra
ages.
spider legs if your guy
Creates
needs
all
more
sorts
legs.
of helpful and intriguing devices, like the Clockwork City.
Are you talking to me?
No, I was talking about Miki.
Oh, 'cause I already threw mine away.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
I wasn't
absolutely.
paying attention. I was talking to the dude.
No worries.
And a miracle. All brass tunnels, glass domes, and giant
And I
caves.
realised
He was
something.
inspired by the work of the Dwemer. The Clockwork City is pure Sir Facile. He made it to forge the future, reshape the world. I learned a lot there.
Well, here's the thing I was thinking. This whole thing is obviously about Vivek and whatnot. You had the Citric stuff and the Clockwork City that's all about Sir Facile and whatnot. And I'm just wondering, is there an Alamexia or however you say the name? DLC?
Alexia.
Yeah. Is there? I don't know if there's a DLC in reference to that one.
I mean, this one.
No, I'm all about focused on that one. Like this one is focused on Vivek, and the other one's I imagine is focused on Sir Facile. So I wondered if there's an Alexia one.
No.
By the way, did you guys see that?
Outlander,
Yes.
over here.
Hey you.
This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen. We have a problem here. Return to my office immediately.
Okay. I got to return to the office.
Yep.
Immediately.
Yeah, sort of immediately.
Yeah.
And no, there is actually I can't remember where, but one of these places in here is like a place dedicated to Alexia.
What, you
gotta
mean
remember,
the DLC stuff, or you just a
Here in
company?
Ardenfall.
Oh yeah, well obviously.
And you gotta remember, she played a big part in Deshaun.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we just gotta return.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did we? I mean, we're already out here. Might as well grab it.
Grandpa.
That we're over. There's a shrine over here.
Okay.
You
Oh,
remember this?
the eyeball?
Yeah. Yes, the eyeball. Fucking Qualmas.
Oh, hey. Oh, Shrine of Asura. Ooh. Oh, nice.
Am I gonna say hi? I guess she doesn't talk to us.
Apparently not.
I got a recipe though.
Nice.
Someone offered molybdenum and a design for a Breton picture. Ceramic. Do you want that, honey, or do you mind if I use it?
You go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay, I use it.
Recipe for what though?
Oh, I used it. It was a Breton picture ceramic.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I have that one.
Oh, I used it already.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if there's any goodies or secrets around here. I figured there would be, but just an Xbox.
I just saw that jump at your face. It jumped like super high, but not super far, because he was already in the water. Oh, there's a red exile over there, though. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, wrong one. This Nexox jumped on my face.
I shoot it, but and absorb its soul twice.
Nice. I killed the red exile.
Yeah. Mitch!
There's one more thing over here.
Yay, Mitch. Big Mitch.
Yeah.
No. Wait,
Run, Mickey.
no, wait, why did you shoot the Netch? You shot the Netch.
I didn't shot the match.
I didn't shoot the Netch.
Crap. I'm all the way over here walking.
Why is
I
the
was
Netch?
mining, what's it called? Wood.
I didn't attack the Netch. I was saving you from the big fin. Oh, I'm sorry, Netch.
Wait, what big thing?
No, not big fin. There was a... Oh, that's right. The handler was training the Netch. Oh.
So you
Yeah,
shot
yeah,
a
yeah,
human.
back up, Mickey. There's another netch.
Yeah, they're not aggressive.
Bull netches are.
Bull Netches are
Yeah.
not.
I will go up to it.
I am. I'm in its tentacles right now. Bull Netches are not aggressive. They're only aggressive if you actively attack them.
They are to me
They're
all
not.
the time.
They are not to me. I mean, look. You see that right, Ferris? Like, I'm in it.
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they just
And
hate
they're
you.
only aggressive to other dudes.
I do have a baby Netch. So maybe they know. Maybe they know the connection.
Maybe they think you're a baby netch.
Oh.
You watch as it grabs her with with its tentacles and bringing it up to start feeding.
Yeah. We need
I'm
to tell
there.
it. Oh, you're there? Cool.
Yeah. There.
I'm swimming because I don't want to accidentally kill an edge.
I just saw a baby Netch just float into the sky and then evaporate. I think Thanos got there.
Aw.
Impossible.
Okay.
He likes snitches?
No.
Aw.
Because Thanos, the way he did that was through snapping the gauntlet, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
The gauntlets do not work outside of their own dimension.
That's true.
The Council of Reeds determined that when three of them exploded.
Okay.
Yeah, they experimented with them.
So, and then okay, I get it. Hi.
Hi.
Hmm.
So are we traveling, or are we just gonna?
Yeah, we're traveling.
Yeah, we're already here.
Okay.
That's a fair point.
No one told me anything, so I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why are there no statues of him when he's a chick? That's what I want to know.
Because maybe the
I
outfit he
figured-
wears is maybe indecent for a public show.
Well, see,
guarantee
the way I
you-
figure is like, you want it to reflect his current form. So when he feels like a male,
Yeah.
put up the male statue. When he feels like a female, he's gonna, put up the female statue.
No, this tends to be his default form.
Yeah.
He magically induces the other form.
Wait, so
He's
you don't want
male,
any
but
confusion.
he's just horny. I was like, man, I can turn myself into a chick. Might as well try that. Oh wait, this is the wrong way.
Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Is there? You read the plaque?
Oh no. I was just looking up something.
What?
It could entirely be possible that the niches that you go to, especially the ball ones, you may have interrupted them during their mating season. Because they get very territorial during that.
I don't even have to get close. From a distance, the target is red.
Actually, it was red for me too. That's why I said careful with that.
Maybe it's a wardeny power then?
I don't know.
Did you see
I'm still like thinking that like maybe it just doesn't like
White
other
Mountain
males.
rumbles louder
Because
and
bull
more
match,
frequently.
territory.
The sky grows dark and worse.
I did
fall,
notice that the sky
and
was
people
dark.
are beginning to notice. Soon I'll have to muster the ordinators to keep them from the palace doors. In part, Lord Vivek is not well. I won't allow his followers to see him in this state. He continues to lose energy, and it's becoming difficult for him to maintain the realm in his usual fashion. Now, what did your investigations uncover? I'll review these documents and present your findings to Lord Vivek. I was against bringing you into this investigation, but I was wrong. Thank you for aiding us. You should go see Lord Vivek now. He's been asking about you. I'll be along shortly. Very well. Tell me what you learned at each of the locations, and let's see what conclusion we can come to. Barrowzal faithfully served Sotha Seal. He's as loyal to the tribunal as I am. He would never intentionally harm Lord Vivek. But that tool you mentioned. Perhaps one of the priests Vivek sent away would search the temple archives for more information. Lord Vivek doesn't want his followers to see him in such a weakened state. Only you, Canon Levuel, and myself are permitted into his palace now. Speaking of the palace, Lord Vivek wants to see you when we're done here.
Or maybe it's like a two-part thing.
Some of the notes say
There's the device that steals the energy, and then there's the staff that channels it into power.
most
Could be, yeah.
Ashlanders
Actually, I didn't think of that.
tribunal
Well, the thing I was thinking was like, because remember how
become aggressive.
the Palzar dude said like,
I'd say this
the
short bears
tool
watching.
initially could have been modified.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they turned into an actual staff that can only not only drain the power, but also like use it.
Yeah. A gigantic tuning fork with a battery.
Essentially, yeah.
Controller staff can steal Vivek's energy.
I don't. That was a really bad analogy. I am really sticking to my new stick.
The funny thing is though, like, I think they may have also modified it because initially the way it was described was it would take little bits of energy and that Vivek could recall the energy anytime he
I
wished.
dare say there may be a
So they must have made it like a
correlation
full-on
between the
drain
relic
that
and the
he
two barrels I'll
can't
mention.
recall.
And it seems the Ashlander thieves are connected to Chodana.
Excuse us, we're going to see the Lord
Evidence
Vivek.
points to a clear connection.
Oh, you guys aren't being sent in to see him. Oh,
No.
we got
So it
called to see him.
appears. Lord Vivek's doing his best not to complain, but I
Okay,
can see how much the draining of his energy has cost him.
Did they do an invisible wall on both
Just
sides?
seeing you again should improve his mood considerably. And the progress you made with your investigations, outstanding.
Yes, I did. I'm gonna try to shoot myself off the stairs. Oh wow, they really gripped me. There we
Okay.
go. A little bit. Okay. Just more at an angle. Ow.
You not jump on the stairs?
Okay.
Trying to go further than just a jump.
Oh yeah, I know.
Lord Vivek needs to do something. Look at that sky. Lord Vivek isn't receiving visitors today.
That's not good.
Alright, that's fine.
I do like how this is essentially Majora's Mask, just not the
Yeah.
moon.
Well, the thing is one, that rock could easily be moved, and so.
My lord,
Oh, he's all
please
unloaded.
let me send for aid. Perhaps one of the healers can help you.
Pain is best tolerated in private. As
I don't
have written
trust
in
this
the
Canon
37th
Lavu.
ballad.
There must be something I can do.
You can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us.
I don't trust you. I'm just saying that right now. You, Ponytail, I don't trust you. Never trust the guy with the ponytail.
The river drains into the
What up,
sea
Vivek?
as my
Yo, what up,
divinity
V?
flows out of
You're
me.
looking a little sweaty.
Need some work. As you can see, I continue
So you're
to
like not
lose
fully
energy,
golden anymore.
and it has made me somewhat agitated. Have you made any progress toward discovering the source of my discomfort? An Ashlander? It seems unlikely, but I trust your instincts. We need to find out more about this Chodana and the ancient enemy that aids him.
Ooh,
Take
boy,
this,
I'm a girl.
another
Boots.
token of my appreciation.
So those green
Perhaps the
shiny
Archcanon
things.
now.
My lord,
An actual
the
surprise.
Outlander may have actually discovered something.
Dick. Wait, you know what? Fuck him. Let's go explore the rest of the house. Can't go in there yet. What about? Nope, can't go in there. But eventually we can. Because they are doors.
Yes, they are doors.
After further examination of the documents you brought back, I have to agree with your assessment. The Ashlander Chodala has somehow siphoned divine energy away from Lord Vivek. Not exactly. But now that we know that the affliction isn't natural, we can work toward a solution. One that probably involves Chodala's staff. How the Ashlander got his hands on Sothasil's tool and turned it into a weapon is beyond me, though. Eventually, but we need to be cautious. If Chodala is as respected as you say, attacking him would start a war we can't afford to partake in. Go to Aldrin and talk to his sister, Saren.
I don't trust
I
you,
don't trust
Canon.
her either. She worked with
You don't trust none of the cannons?
Get to Aldrin and locate Saren. She needs to tell us more about
I just
Chodala
don't trust him.
and
He has a
how this
ponytail.
acquires staff. Without it, we can't restore Vivek.
But I was also the child of the 80s and 90s, where most of the villains in movies had ponytails.
The people grow concerned
They also had
about
jean
continuing
jackets.
Isolation.
No, that was usually the hero.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was thinking like that one movie, The Stand. And what was that? Or what was the movie? It was a TV series. And what was that other dude in Stranger Things? The bully dude.
And he has a ponytail.
He actually doesn't. It was like more like.
No, this guy. The guy I'm looking at. He has a tiny ponytail. Ray, you always have your helmet on. Do you have a ponytail?
I do know. I got like little like braids, but that's about it.
That's a...
Take your fucking helmet off right now.
Yeah, 1 second. See?
You have a ponytail.
Oh, I do. Yeah. Never mind.
I'm gonna fucking.
You're gonna fuck me? No thanks.
Did you not see what I did?
I did not. I was putting my
You.
helmet back on.
Heh.
Okay.
Needs a haircut.
Yeah.
Eh.
Gotta chop the ponytail off. The only tails people should be having is kitty tails.
Yeah, but it's kind of awkward to carry a K-tail on you.
No, it ain't.
I carry one all the time.
Yeah, I carry one all the time. It helps
Yeah,
with
you
the
have one
balancing.
attached to you.
Yeah,
No, she also has one in her bag.
yeah. I use it to play skip rope.
Yeah, we tie our 2 tails together and we jump rope with it.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you?
You
Go-
just travel.
Yeah. Sometimes, though, we can play skip rope just using my tail. But only if it's like a one-person thing. You do like little hops. Like,
It's not that big.
yeah. That's what I'm saying, you do little hops. It's good tail exercises as well. You don't want to have a stiff tail.
Yeah.
That arthritis can really get to you.
Ooh.
Okay, up there we go.
Well, I was waiting for. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
I was right behind you the whole time.
Outlander, quickly! This way!
Okay,
Hello.
let me get my barrel.
Okay. From this way.
You know we have a name, right?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about
Yeah,
my
they
brother's
keep calling
claim
us
that
Outlander.
he's the Nerevarine since we last spoke. No matter how I try, the word tastes false on my tongue. And now I fear he's about to convince the wise woman that his quest for power will benefit the tribes. My brother is respected and revered. He has allies in all of the tribes, not to mention his personal Red Exiles. We have to proceed with caution. Respect the Ashlander customs and traditions. Anything else will lead to violence and bloodshed.
Okay,
We
don't
talked to
attack
my
him.
brother. Tried to convince him this
Yeah, this
isn't
will
the
be an
way.
interesting
Barring
test
that,
of these.
we make sure the wise woman doesn't get drawn
Interesting
into his
test to
madness.
not do anything.
Whatever Chola says he
Easiest
does.
quest ever.
Don't attack him. We don't need a war between the houses and the Ashlanders.
I wonder if you'll get any specific quests because you are, you know, dumber.
So far, it hasn't been any different from what you guys have been getting.
I was
think.
hoping she'd be here.
You're too late, dear sister. Despite your
They still
protestations,
call me
the wise
Outlander and
woman
whatnot.
That is
comes with
definitely
aid of the
brass.
incarnate to confirm my claim.
Brother,
It actually kind
do
of
you
looks drummer.
really want to pursue this dangerous
That's because it is
course?
drummer.
That's brass.
There was a
So
time
the
when
sill.
you gave me
Yeah.
your unconditional support, Sarah.
Oh,
I miss those
circus
days.
stuff. He likes the drummer stuff.
My brother Chodola's about to do something foolish and dangerous. But by dusk and dawn, Azura put you and I on the same path for a purpose. Just hope we have enough time. He's about to claim the title of the Nerevarine and try to unite the Ashlander tribes gathered here. He already convinced the Red Exiles to support him. He's using them to intimidate the other tribes. If he persuaded the Wise Woman to his cause. Wise Woman Dovrasi, the most respected counselor and spirit guide this side of Red Mountain. She went to the Cavern of the Incarnate to meditate on Chodola's claim. If she confirms my brother's assertion, the tribes will follow wherever he leads. Agreed, but I dare not leave Chodola alone with the tribes. I feel the hand of Azura in all this. Go to the Cavern of the Incarnate and talk to the Wise Woman. I'll stay here and try to keep things under control until you return. The cavern's to the northeast of Aldrin, on the other side of the mountain. Hopefully, the rumbling and lava won't slow you down too much. Get to the cavern and talk to the Wise Woman. If she accepts Chodola's claim about the Nerevarine. My brother isn't the first to believe he's Nerevar returned. All of the previous failed incarnates rest within the cavern. A statue of Azura watches over them as they await the arrival of the true Nerevarine. Azura
Are you
proclaimed
killing
that
someone?
someday a Indorel Nerevar,
No.
a hero from our
Clarkson, he
ancient
killed
past,
someone.
would return to unite the Dark Elves.
No,
and
they
right
just
the
fell
wrongs
on my
of men.
knife.
We call the
Okay,
returning
that's not my
comet
fault.
the Nerevarine. My brother Chodala believes that he's Nerevar reborn. When Chodala became a Gulakhan, a champion of our people, I supported him. When he stepped forward as Ashkan, leader of our tribe, I was at his side. But this new claim, it comes with strange powers and talk of war. I can't support those things.
Fish.
Fish?
Ready?
Yeah, I found fish.
Yeah.
Right in here.
And
Look, fish. Saved it for you. Look, all the fish.
what fish? Fishy!
Fish on the table, there's fish on this rock.
Min.
You can actually take it.
Yeah, I did.
Take the other fish on the rope too.
Yeah, I did. Fish, fish, fish. What can I make of the fish? I can make 16 fishy sticks. Ooh.
I mean, you could just save the fish for like actual.
Yeah.
I can make 586 fishy sticks.
Yeah. Some of us have a lot of fish. That's a lot of fish. Great movie. Okay, so we need to go to this
She won't
place.
refuse my claim.
Yep, gotta go to the wise
Just in
woman.
case, make sure the Red Exiles are ready.
Your word is law, Nerevarine.
Did you guys hear that?
What? Oh yeah, that she won't refuse my claim. Wow.
Yeah. I think the
Yep.
chick's gone to get back up just in case.
Okay, we need to travel to something, so I'm just gonna run around real quick to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys travel with me when I say so.
Okay.
It should not take more than.
Oh yeah, we need to go to the other side of Red Mountain. Yeah, that's a long travel.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we can't get over Red Mountain.
Well, luckily Damon's fast.
So, let's see if there's anything we can do.
You can rob and kill as many people as you can.
I was gonna trying to see if there's a good spot. Only problem being so close to the mountain. There's no water bits for fishing close by.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's raining. Nice. I'm just exploring this random area, just getting as far as I can to the place before teleporting to you. Seeing if I can find any interesting bits to harvest. Wormwood. Nice. I really wish I could just chop down some of these big mushrooms and just harvest like 250 of Nimura's rot or something like that. Just like one giant harvest.
Well, the problem is those aren't Numira's rot.
I know, but just as an equivalent type thing.
I know. But then you'd have like basically 300 useless mushrooms.
We can cook them and make mushroom stew.
Not all mushrooms are edible.
But we can cook them and make mushroom stew. And then the ones that are dangerous we give to the Dark Brotherhood.
No, they're just the ones that make you shit your brains out, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a good tactic for Dark Brotherhood in this. Yeah. Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would actually be good for a Thieves Guild because, like, let's say, you know, there's a dude eating
That's
in the shop. You know, like, you pour something, like, you know, in his, like, soup when he's not looking.
You're
Also, he's got to shit his pants. And he was to rob his store blind.
Yeah. Distraction techniques.
Yeah, but then you'd ruin the market because then there's like 300 per, and you're like, oh man, look at all these mushrooms. Plus, I have a feeling they already have their own stock and supply.
They already have the poop your pants mushrooms.
Yep.
I wonder if I can.
They got their poop your pants mushroom guy.
And we don't want to put him out of a job.
I found a hole in the ground.
I'll be right back.
Ooh. Honest lassie honey tea. Nice. That's a nice recipe. I'll quickly use that. Yeah. Ooh, stick polo. Ooh, what's this? I don't know what this is. Sensory? No, it's not that.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay. I picked up something, I'm not sure what it was.
Okay, but I'm there.
Okay. And there we go. Pulverized overcumber. Oh, okay.
I like that. The quest was like, hey, it's this weird woman who's like the greatest spiritual person this side of the Ash Mountains. So where is she? On the other side of Ash Mountain. So is she the best spiritual guider of that side or this side?
All sides.
Then why not say she's the greatest spiritual advisor of my time?
I don't know.
I feel like someone's making something up.
There. Are you getting attacked?
No, I'm attacking them.
Oh, you're killing Nick's hounds?
No, the Nyx hounds were committing suicide.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't tell a tornado it's going on a murder spree. It's just, you know.
No.
I remember when you used to talk shit about me killing the shrooms.
Ooh,
Now
I
you
found
know.
there's a fetcher fly hive
Going that way. That's the way of the quest.
I know. It looked shiny, and it was shiny to be
I
fair.
know. Calm down.
I know. Oh, there's a tiny bridge. I found a bridge though. It's over there. It's the opposite way.
I know.
Do you have a bridge door?
No, I'll lose.
You sure?
I mostly don't have a weapon out.
Okay, weapon
I
now.
couldn't be bothered to reset up my bar.
Aww. So what shall we do?
Sit here and just try not to let the rest of my energy seep out. Because I drank last night, so I feel like a big meal and the nap is in order.
I'm back.
Okay.
Can I travel to you guys now?
Yep.
Yeah, for like the last 5 minutes, man.
Again, no one told me.
Well,
You were gone.
yeah, you literally gone, and then a minute later.
Like, okay, I'll be back. And then it was like maybe 30, 40 seconds later, I was like, okay, I'm there.
Alright, well then don't get mad at me, because no one told me.
Don't say we didn't tell you, okay?
Yeah, you didn't tell me till right now.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We said, hey, we're here.
I was
No
already
response. No
Yeah.
response. But we told you.
Yeah.
on that. Oh no, I didn't hear it.
That's all
That's
our
not our
fault.
fault you weren't listening.
Yeah. You just need better words.
Yeah.
You're just a bad listener.
Ooh. Alright.
It's because you wear that helmet. Your
Yeah,
ear
it
holes are
echoes.
covered. Yeah.
And all this breathing just echoes in it.
Yeah.
Ooh, fetch or fly. I have
Yeah.
golem.
That's the guy I
Go,
saw.
go punch him, boy. Only boy.
Any boy? Okay.
Only boy. Why are you summoning your bear? Get rid of
I
your bear.
know, I got rid of my bear. I couldn't cancel out of it.
This would be funny. Watch this. Ooh.
No. Okay, a bit closer so we can see. He's keeping himself up though, that's good. Ooh. Yay! Congrats.
Thank you.
Ooh, Cliff Strider.
Yeah.
Cliff Racer, kill your mama. Yeah. Yeah.
So who wants to tell her that Cliff Striders and Cliff, you know,
Racers?
racers literally are not related at all?
Oh no, they're not related at all, but they're like the bigger versions of them.
Stay away from them.
Azura is my shield, you foul creatures.
No.
I mean, yeah, kind of was. Oh, hi. Didn't even notice you there, buddy.
Thank you for aiding me, but I sense you came for a different purpose. Let's talk inside the camp.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It is pretty. Not as pretty as you. They should make a statue of you sitting like that. It'd be way better.
Aww. And I can have your flower crowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I make a, you know, like a travel here every single month
Surely there must be another way.
thing. Like,
No, my
Just walk
lady,
up
of
to it.
course not.
Take a pilgrimage every month.
Come here, Outlander. We must talk.
Would you sit in the hands of the statue? Yeah.
wait.
He's trying. He's trying. Sitting in the hands of Azura. Yeah.
How's that look?
Hey, you did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take a picture of that.
I am. Hold on. Let me just.
Do it, yeah.
No.
Actually, wait. Let me try a different sitting pose.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a good angle.
You tell
Ah.
me which one is best.
I wonder if I can. 1 minute, I want to try something. Hide. Is there? Oh, I can't hide the UI. I want to hide the UI.
There is.
Oh, is there? How?
Yes. You gotta go into your controls, key bindings.
Controls, key islands. No, camera,
Should be
tap,
in the interface. area.
interface. I don't know.
I'll just take a screenshot of it versus
Hold on a
I'll take-
second.
Yeah, but I wanted to hide the UI in order to get a screenshot. Ah, UI on off, I've got it.
Yeah.
I've got it. I just need to find a good one now. I know. Okay. Oh, that person's in the way. I need that person to go away. I'll talk to the wise woman and wait for that person to disappear.
I will give it a second. While you're doing that, tell me which sitting position, because no one actually told me which.
I
sitting
liked, yeah, I wasn't looking. Not that one. Do the one where you like got your head in the thing. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But I just need that person to move them in the way. In the way.
I'm just afraid of that. We talk to her and we get kicked out of this place.
I'm more afraid that, like, you say, hey, can we move? We're gonna take a picture, then he just won't leave.
Damn it.
And there's a second person.
I don't think we're gonna get kicked out. We might have to come back here at some point though.
I'm a patient person.
Hmm?
I'm a patient person.
I'm not.
There
And
it
plus I'm
goes.
just... Oh, yeah,
There
yeah,
it
yeah,
goes.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Told you, I'm a patient person. And it's rewarded.
Also, the caption of the picture should be Damon in the palm of Mickey's hand.
Can you do me a favor, boy, and go back? Go back a bit. Back a bit further. Keep going. Are you able to leave the place? Sorry.
Sure, yeah, no worries.
Yeah, sorry. I see your little... Okay. I see your little arrow thing, and it's just getting on my nerves. There we go, there we go. Okay.
Alright, hurry up so, now the person can walk in.
There we go. I got it.
You got it? Okay.
I think so.
Take a couple just in case. Yeah, but again, the caption should read in the palm of Mickey's hand. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So I'm kind of surprised that this is like cavern houses all the failed quote unquote never rains. Like, why would you have false prophets in your temple?
Basically, they're supposed to just lie in wait until the true one is revealed.
Yeah, but I'm saying again, like, why would you have the false ones welcome the real one?
You know, for those who... Because you gotta remember, a lot of the false ones, they're not doing it out of pride or anything like that. Some of them were lifted up into that station because others believed.
Okay.
Not every one of them are like this dude.
Gotcha.
Or I could be completely wrong. Okay, let me know when you guys are on to the commune part. Because I have a feeling this could fuck us up, so we'll go one by one.
When you're on the what part?
It feels strange to talk to an outlander in such a sacred
When you're on the what part?
place.
Commune part.
But the queen of the
Okay,
night
one second.
sky
Walk over to where I am
insists.
once you're done. Don't
I
click
need
on
to
anything.
render judgment on an important claim, and she says you can help me reach the correct decision.
Rob, are we going to? I never heard you.
Once you're done in the conversation, come over to me. Don't click on anything.
Words of
Okay.
truth from the mouth of an outlander. Remark, the Red Exiles and a few others believe that Chodola is the
bye-bye.
bearer of Aaron. He's convinced them, but not me. I came here to consider my options. I fear a bloodbath if I oppose his claim.
And it sounds like basically the failed incarnates
I
like
must remain
have one or so flaw that like
If
prevented
someone
them from
else reveals
being
the
the true one.
flaws in Chodola's
So it could be
claims
like,
by
once the true one
comparing
reveals themselves,
him
it's
to
like,
the failed incarnates,
word of caution, like,
that
don't
might
end
do
up
it.
doing what I did, you know?
In the arms
We thought
of
the incarnates were
Azura.
possessed by the spirit of Nerevar.
Get it, honey?
But each had a critical flaw that made them destined to fail to fulfill the prophecy.
She sent me the picture. It looks
Out of
pretty.
curiosity, did they ever update that like commercial, or is it still the same one?
I think I saw one with like a dude in it, like talking, but they still had the music and stuff playing.
Yeah, because like for the longest time, for like at least like I'm assuming like 20 or so years, like it was the exact same commercial, like same actress and everything, right? Yeah, and I was like, do they just are they just relying on her star power for that long, or like do they not have the money to like make another commercial?
I mean, when you're running a non-profit, should you really be spending lots of money on fancy commercials?
Okay. I'm ready.
I mean, realistically, yes. Okay, I will go ahead and click it.
Okay.
Did that count for you guys?
Just you?
Nope.
No.
Did the guy pop up?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, then all of us have to click it.
And what are we clicking on?
The corpse.
Oh, there we go. There's just so many people.
Fire happens and then there's,
Yeah.
Okay, no. They all proudly proclaim themselves to be Nerevarine. So they're just all dumb idiots.
The Ashlanders, who proudly proclaim themselves to be the Nerevarine, but were found wanting. The Lady of Dawn and Dusk urged us to cooperate. So ask your
Okay, so him he thought he was like the strongest, so of course he should be
Take
in
my
charge.
scroll
But
and help
it
the
didn't work.
wise woman see the lie unbridled power.
Okay,
I
and in this
thought
purse.
myself the reborn Nerevar, for I was the strongest, most powerful warrior in all the land. But
I guess the
power alone
smartest.
won't save my kingdom. In the end, it couldn't even save.
Oh, there.
The Nerevarine remains a promise unfulfilled, and I am as guilty of prideful posturing as every other failed incarnate that occupies this hall. The Nerevarine must listen as well as proclaim. I refuse to accept wise counsel, which led to the doom of my tribe and the end of my quest to embody the spirit of Nerevar. Take my scroll and remind the wise woman that wisdom ignored is ignorance.
Once I was the hope of my people, but then my claim was proven false. Now I wait, and I hope for the Nerevarion's return.
Interesting.
State your question, Outlander, and I shall
Oh, shit.
do as Azura urges.
No.
To fulfill the prophecy, I followed a path of blood.
Alright,
and
send him
No.
out, Damon.
In the end, my
I'm gonna
path
do it
became
too.
a road that led nowhere, and I was cast down from my lofty spot. Take my scroll, and help the wise woman understand the futility of a senseless war.
He actually speak from that way?
Mortal, let us speak.
What are you talking about?
I was thinking he speak while while kneeling.
As soon as I don't know, I just started talking to her.
You stood up.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
I foresaw your usefulness before you even set foot in Vardenfell. Now comes a test that will challenge your ability to separate truth from lies. You must convince the tribes that Chodola is not the Nerevarine. Doversy's wisdom outshines most other mortals. She recognizes the futility of Chodola's claim. If she rebuffs him, however, the tribes will turn on each other, and blood will flow. The
Why is
staff,
Azura working with the
Sooner.
tribunal?
it makes Chodola confident, reckless.
I don't know.
Because she hates the tribunal.
Yeah.
Your instincts serve you well.
I think it's
Chodola's
probably like,
path
enemy
took
of my
a dark
enemy kind of
turn.
deal.
However,
Because she
my
doesn't want
sight
people to believe in a false
clouds
prophet.
when I look too closely.
But that's nothing. Like, she could
Surface
deal with
built
that.
Sunara, but he did not create it with
I know.
this vile purpose in mind.
Yeah, there's something
You
else at
must
play
act
here.
on my behalf, and Vivek's.
First, I
There's
thought
even
it
an
was
option for
Azura.
a third one.
Then go. Return to Albion
Yeah, go, there's actually a
and
question.
help the wise woman reveal the falsehood of Chodola's claim, and let Saren assist you. She is my champion and a trusted friend of all Ashlanders. Helping
Yeah,
that
there's your answer,
arrogant imposter? Whatever gave you the idea that I was helping that murderer? Vardenfell must stand. Everything I do in this regard serves that single goal. Best that you remember that, mortal. Due to an ancient pact, I am not permitted to interfere in the affairs of Nirn.
Even this casual discussion pushes the boundaries of that agreement. Instead, I must work through trusted agents.
Out of curiosity,
such
does
as
Azura have
yourself
any rival
and
Daedric
Sarah.
princes?
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them?
All the Daedric princes don't like each other.
Use what
Yeah.
the
Oh, I know, I'm
incarnate
aware of
shared
that, but is there
with
any,
you.
like, specifically
Their
that, like, you know,
failures
like,
point the
I'm
way
gonna lead,
toward
go for the
Chola's
downfall of Azura?
downfall. But beware
All of
Chola's
them.
power.
Yeah.
He
Okay,
may
well,
not be the narrator.
I guess that does not narrow the suspect pool whatsoever, then.
No, I mean realistically, I don't think it's against Azura. I think it's if someone is making a bid as a Daedric prince, it's just them doing their own thing. They don't give a fuck who gets in their way.
Yeah.
They might tiptoe around stuff if they know it might fuck up their plans, but that's about it.
It's like the whole so Jacob and they made the pact of Court of Bedlam, but Nocturna was always planning to betray him in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they'll join if it's useful, but they'll betray as soon as they become less useful.
Fair enough. Because, like, part of what made me think that was, like, her answer of, like, I fucking hate that dude, Vivek. I'm just trying to make sure Vardenfell's still around,
Yeah.
So that kind of made me think, like, someone's, like, intentionally trying to sabotage.
You gotta remember, prior to the tribunal, the Dunmer were Azura's people.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm saying, though. Like, it seems like someone's deliberately, going against their people. So, that's why I thought, like, if someone just wants to kind of destroy Vardenfell, that seems like a Daedric Prince level thing. At least to me, anyway.
I mean, not necessarily. There's a lot of other entities that could definitely do it.
Yeah.
And would have reason to.
Yeah.
I mean, we just saw last time the Slodes, fucking were willing to destroy Somerset.
Yeah, but that was because they were backed by the,
They didn't care. They would have.
Yeah, they were attacked regardless. They're
They
that
were
powerful.
seething and ready for the fight.
Yeah.
True.
It's also like the thing in this case, the person's not directly going to Azura because they're taking power from Vivek. Like, in theory, I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but they could be getting power from Vivek, then going after Azura, then they've got the whole of Vardenfell.
That's the thing, though, is they're not taking any steps against Azura personally.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Azura is
At
just
least not
putting
yet.
her nose in here of being like, no, this needs to not happen.
Yeah. The main victim of this is
I know.
Vivek. Yeah.
And the world may never know whether Vivek and and friends were actually really super evil. Because
Well, the
dragon
way that-
breaks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, the way she said murderer kind of makes me think that, like, because we did hear a couple, like,
You don't
thoughts
think
where-
Daedric princes can also be affected by dragon breaks?
That's fair.
Yeah. Either way.
They're not, the Daedric princes and the divines aren't omnipresent as much people, well, the divines sure, but the Daedric princes, they're not as powerful as they convey. They need hosts, they need people, because
Trusted
to
agents
extend their
is,
power on Nirn it's difficult, because they're not they're not a part of Nirn.
Yeah.
What up?
Thank the moon and star. You've returned.
Hello.
The wise woman returned from the cavern of the Incarnate and went right into Skard to meet with the tribes. Chodal is in there too, about to be named a Nerevarine. Tell me you came back with something to stop my brother's rise to power. Of course. Use the tales of the failed Incarnates
Hey,
to
there's a
counter
red choice
Chodal's
right now.
arguments. That's brilliant. Well, except for one problem. An Outlander has no status in the council.
So,
The
how can I help
Ashlanders
you?
won't listen to a word you
I
say.
can't talk during council.
Someone else has to present the
Uh,
argument.
the red one just ends the conversation completely. The first one just explains more.
I know, but I was just saying before I click something.
Oh, yeah, just don't click the most.
Yeah,
Don't
just
click the bottom one.
It's reading the rest of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You spoke to the Incarnates, not me.
Okay,
I'm familiar
so
with the stories, but I'll need you to help me choose the appropriate argument
so
to counter each of Chodal's claims.
Ronso with
Incarnate
power.
Ronso was strong and powerful. He thought that by strength alone, He could
Rando's
unite the
power,
Ashlanders. He
the
failed.
Adori, I
When
think, was
Chodala
the...
became incarnate Aduri was a champion of my people.
He's the middle of
She
the right?
defended us
word
against great threats.
of war. Aduri
When
is
she
war.
grew to love
Okay, so
war
she's
for
war,
war's
Census
sake.
war.
She
And the other
proved
dude
she
was
wasn't an
ignorance,
Arabarian.
so we listened to why
Yeah.
When Chodala proclaims that war is the
Yeah.
answer. Hand me
That's
Andori
better
is
than-
strength, Ranso is strength, Adori is raw, Danat is wisdom.
Incarnate
Yes.
Dana thought his
Wisdom.
way was the best way. He rejected the counsel of the
Okay,
wise women
so
and the Ashkans.
alright, let's dispute your
Something
brother's claim.
Nerevar would never do. When Chodala proclaims he
Don't
knows
worry, guys,
better
I
than
took a
anyone,
notes.
we'll use this scroll.
Ska.
Meet me inside.
This place better look cool. Ooh. It's okay. Again, I think this is one of those things where they have two podiums, but it's like, what if there's three people who are, like talking about something? A little too convenient is what I'm saying, Cinemax.
Alright, so Rando's strength, yeah, Andoria's war, and then the other one, Danat's better than anyone.
Ignorance.
Ignorance, yeah.
Seren, I'm disappointed in you, dear sister.
Enough. I shall hear your arguments and render my decision.
You coming in, boy?
Even the
Alone is
Outlander
free.
can see that I'm the most powerful Ashkan. My strength alone proves that I am the Nerevarine.
Chodala puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine.
That's Ranso. Oh, someone already did it.
Incarnate,
As a
appear!
warrior and as an Ashkan,
That was me.
I was the most
I'll handle it just
powerful
so-
of my
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to do it? Okay.
Yeah, just so
But for
there's no
all my
mess ups or
strength,
anything.
I failed my people. Don't follow my example. The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle, and
What?
I will lead us to victory.
This is the war one.
Yeah, Andori.
I know.
Incarnate, appear!
I thought the path to the Nerevarine was a path of blood and battle, but my love of war was my undoing. War is not the way.
These failed incarnates prove nothing. I need no counsel but my own, as befits my status as the Nerevarine.
Incarnate, appear!
I refuse to
This guy
accept
must
the
be pissed that
counsel
we
of
have a
the
counter for
wise
everything
women.
he's
I
saying.
know, yeah. And this is from all the failed incarnates.
I knew nothing.
Yeah,
It is
ooh,
not
that was
the
way.
way of the Nerevarine.
Seren and the Outlander, their arguments have merit.
Oh, there's
Chodala,
people
we
watching.
deny your claim. You are not the Nerevarine.
Oh.
Ooh. Yep, war's happening now.
This proves nothing. Look how the staff protects me. I am the
Brother,
Nerevarine.
no!
Red exiles, slay the unbelievers.
So who would want to steal Vivek's power, also inciting a war? Clavicus. He made a deal with someone. No.
That was the strange dog incident.
Okay, here, mate. Who's the boss?
Where is he coming from?
It's upstairs, it's upstairs. A bridge, I should say.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
That's the boss. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna stand here.
Oop.
It's okay. I hope.
I found that was a cool crop. Oh, you see that, Damon?
Yeah.
Not sure why I never saw it before.
Nice.
Yeah, it works. I still keep that in mind next time.
Yay! I got flowers on my head. Yay!
Yeah, I did that at the end of the comment. I was like, here, I'll help. And I just dusted you with flowers.
Yeah. It was the protection of the flowers.
Yeah. They were sprinkled with love.
Aww.
So I knew it would protect you.
Aww.
It's actually kind of funny too, because like the fact that like not only did the dude get countered for each point, but it shows that he has the flaws of all three of the failed Neverines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like okay,
It's
wow,
like-
it's like
He is definitely not.
Yeah. Because they had one flaw. He has all three.
Go to my hut and get my healer's sack.
Oh.
Now. Right away, wise woman.
Nevin's dead.
Hang on 1 second.
Or dying.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks. Okay. We follow.
I hate what my brother's become.
Wait for me.
oh, sorry.
Mortal.
It's okay.
We have words with
Hang on 1 second. Let me just
Whoa.
spell something.
Hi, Zora.
Chodala has
Oh.
been revealed as a failed Nerevari, but that hasn't dissuaded him from his reckless course of action. As long as he wields the staff, he shall be unstoppable. Time is against you, mortal. Even now, Vivek, that pompous usurper, grows increasingly weaker. As much as I deplore him, Vivek cannot fall to Chodala's vile magic. There's another power, one I can't quite put my finger on. Return to Vivek City.
I think she just
Do what
had
you
an
can
orgasm.
to aid Vivek, and pay heed to my faithful vessel, Sarah. I name her champion of the moon and star. She will play a pivotal role in ending her brother's march toward godhood, if she survives.
That was exhilarating.
You okay there?
That's some good news, Saren. Yeah.
Glorious. Lady Azura's presence filled me with such wonder. She actually spoke through me. I heard everything she said, and I felt her sense of urgency. You need to return to Vivek City immediately. And help you I shall. Return to Vivek City while I track down my brother and his damnable staff. With the Ashlanders against him,
You in Vivek City,
you won't
damn it?
have many options.
Huh?
After
Or are
I
you just going
locate
to a
him,
way shrine?
I'll meet you.
Oh yeah, I was going to
We
Way
can
Shrine.
find
Sorry, I
him.
was trying to jump on a house.
It's right there, so I'll just, use the way shrine as well.
What's our uptime, honey?
Time is currently 5:30 in UK time.
I meant like how long has the stream
Oh.
been going?
2 hours and 51 minutes and 49 seconds. 50 seconds,
Okay,
51 seconds.
We'll stop it at once we
Vivek.
get to Vivek City. We'll take a bit of a break.
Okay. I had some cokes now, so I'm actually much more better. I was starting to do before.
Yeah.
I'm petering hardcore.
Are you? Aww.
Yeah. But then again, I got drunk last night, and so I never had my get food, drinks, and then.
Oh, I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, and I imagine it's soon going to be time for the British to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll cut it there.
We'll leave on this
Interesting.
beautiful
There's a lot
shot.
of some mystery of ooh, who's helping this dude? Who's going against Azura? I mean, it's clearly something strong enough to block not only Vivek but Azura as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blocking Vivek is one thing, blocking Azora is another thing.
No, it's actually reversed.
Oh, is it
Blocking
reversed? Yeah.
Azura.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's what I meant.
But it's the fact that it's basically blocking two types of
Yeah.
very powerful
Yeah.
entities. One's a Daedric Prince, and the other one is,
Living
Living
God.
Tribunal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah. So we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.